Chan. No.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Kyonin Legacies. I am stopping this before it gets too out of control. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and hide this. Oh my god. So for those of you unaware of what we're doing, we're waiting on one more person to join, but in the meantime, we've been watching Gianni Matrigano's YouTube channel, and it is so good. So fucking good.
I'm canceling this campaign.
Stop turning this around, we're going the other way.
I swear if you post one more video, I'm turning this car right around!
It's so
Post.
good. Oh god. So, how's everyone doing today?
Well,
I think you know how we're doing today.
I was having
Pretty
a good
fucking
day.
good,
We were
aren't
all
we?
having a good day.
We're all having a good time.
Everyone having.
Yeah. Oh my god, chaotic. Did you post it in the Warriors of the Voiceover too?
Maybe.
A few select choices.
Yeah.
Oh, good
Did you
God.
just post that NSF work in general?
I am going to post NSF work in general.
God fucking damn it.
This
Goody.
is the same guy.
Cygnus, hi!
Hello, Cygnus.
them.
Are you ready for...
Well, I see someone's in a mood today.
I think we're all in a mood now. We caught
Save yourself the trouble, Cygnus, and do not watch those videos.
me
Wasn't going to.
malaria.
Yeah, just do it. Why not?
Anyway, sincere apologies. I hope you didn't wait too long on my account. Move the clock.
No.
No, we're all good.
You were just shit posting on us. Well, they were shit posting. I was too busy dying of laughter at their shit posts.
Pretty great.
I don't know, there were a few choice shit posts from you there.
Yeah, okay. All right.
I've just been watching them slowly descend into madness. I've
better
just
roll
been.
my
This has been a
thunder.
fascinating case study. I've been insane for too long now.
Hey.
Hey!
14s.
Chuck 'em.
Cygnus doubled it.
Yeah.
Double the luck.
Rule. He rules
I
the kingdom,
suddenly had
but he
a,
doesn't rule the
graphics card
Discord
crash
server.
on me. Are we still good? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
We can hear you.
Excellent. Excellent. Cool.
He rules Narr'tor, but he does not rule the Discord server.
Oh no.
All right. Well, let's begin then. Last time on Kyonin Legacies, y'all were making your way out of Grim Lotus Marsh made your way out of the Kushne Under Temple with the leader of that group in tow. And on your way back, there wasn't exactly enough room on the Swamp Folks Swamp Skimmer. I can't believe I didn't fumble those words. So you rode back on a giant black-scaled dragon turtle,
Hell yeah.
where you were beset by a swarm of blood bugs, giant mosquitoes. Some of them got some bites in on you. We'll see the results of those today. Eventually making your way out of the swamp, you made your way up to Griffinhold Outpost, wherein most of the party, as well, where did I put? There it is. Wherein most of the party and the princess herself actually joined in, everyone, for drinks for those who actually drink.
Literally just me and Sorren, I believe.
And Gwenestri, for that matter.
Oh yeah.
She doesn't party that often.
Brilliant.
So,
I'm underage.
yeah, I mean, Kai
I'm
and Anri,
underage.
Kai and Anri don't drink.
By
but they're,
underage, I mean I'm not even like adult for our world. Kai's 14.
Fair.
I'm not even adult.
I will go ahead and start us off where we left off in the evening when Kanari just had spoken with the Colonel over machinations and information gaining, whatever. And I think that's where we're gonna join back in. Anri's getting making ammunition, touching up and polishing her gun,
Yeah.
and the floor is yours.
And Sorren is sitting there, and he's talking to Shizuki. Man, fuck. He's how many drinks in at this point is the question. How many? By the way, how much is it going to cost to buy a couple extra drinks, Goody? Because I forget.
I believe it was on the house.
Yeah, for the first few drinks were on the I'd say your first few drinks would be on the house because word got around of your that you had saved these troops, you put a stop to the cult. They were like, yeah, it's those guys, and they're just like, oh well, hell yeah, good for you. Thanks for helping us out and finding out the traitor. Your first few drinks are free.
Hell yeah.
Okay, well then, how many drinks in am I? Is the question of the night.
I guess that's how much you felt like you wanted to partake in. I mean, you did. How badly did you want to forget seeing? That's another thing. How badly did you want to forget the mention of a hag?
It was a rhetorical question. He's drunk as shit.
Sure.
And fuck it, I was watching you in there fighting. You are amazing. Where did you learn to do that?
Oh, well, you mean she holds up her gauntlets and whatnot. Well, blacksmith's daughter, you tend to deal with a couple of rowdy individuals from time to time. We'd get some occasional thrifters trying to make away with some of our crafted weapons and armor without paying the proper cost for it, and you learn to defend yourself after a couple of years of that.
But I've heard stories and stuff about see, I'm pretty sure you could tell I'm not from here. I'm from much further away, and there are these monks, and they don't have to use weapons. They don't got to do nothing. They can run over water. They can jump through the air. And you were fighting. It was very, very I thought maybe you were part of a monastery. That's the word.
Do you really think someone like me would be part of a monastery?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Not really my cup of tea.
I wouldn't have doubted it. What I was seeing. Yeah. I would not have thought any less.
Well,
You're gonna have to show me. You're gonna have to show me your moves sometime.
Dude, she punched the mosquito right in the face. It was nuts.
Oh no.
Oh no, not you two.
Anri is at this table, producing it, making ammunition, and you just see the tiniest smirk come across her face, listening to you guys struggle for words.
Well, my father taught me a little thing or two about defending myself, and, well, for all I know, He's lived a couple of years. Maybe he was part of the monk order at some point.
Maybe you'll have to ask him at some point. That's some good shit. That's some good shit. This is also some good shit. I'm gonna have some more of that.
That sounds like a really good father. Lucky fucking you.
And I know.
He's
Right?
just taking a big gulp.
That sounds like a bit to unpack there. I don't know if we have time for that.
He takes another big sip or gulp of his whatever he's drinking at this point. Oh man, that's some. Oh. I don't know what it is. This is nice. Probably because we're finally done with all the nonsense. Am I right in saying princess? Right on the turtle. You do magic. You're like you did good too. You did great. It was amazing.
Thank you. Thanks. It's an evolving art and one that my dad didn't want me learning, but
No,
he doesn't want me to be a fighter. But it's like I said when I first met you guys back in the street in the Azeros.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
We came across you over there.
I tried to keep the disguise, or else I would have been able to sneak out of there.
So how did you get it past him?
I mean my fighting style?
Yes, past your father.
Okay. She's gonna lean in like among you guys.
I lean forward, conspiratorial.
Actually, make those of you interested, make me diplomacy checks. Because she's kind of looking around like, I really shouldn't say.
Why not? Oh.
Oh, come on. You're amongst good company here. We got you through, and we're gonna keep you through until you get all the way there.
Okay. So she's gonna lean in like all conspiratorially to those of you listening. And she's like, I just don't tell anybody. Please don't tell anybody. But
on my honor.
I learned from General Yanagi.
General. I'm not familiar with the name.
You mean that scary person?
Oh yeah, you met him. The scary guy, yeah.
It was just see if that worked.
He taught my brother too, and I was like, "Oh, I want to know what happened to him, so I need you to teach me." And so he started doing it in secret, but just in the fact that only if I promised to use it for defense. And well, I defended myself from mosquitoes, so
Good enough reason for me.
Those mosquitoes, those bastards, they're some bastards. Let me tell you. Let me tell you about the time that me and my dad we were out. We were out and I think we were crocodile hunting. I don't exactly remember actually now.
That sounds really cool.
I know, right? See, like sitting there trying to hunt those things. Oh, they are some devils. Let me tell you. He's gonna go on unless anybody stops him. So he'll start telling the story. I'll go with you. I'll actually tell the story.
Yeah. Anri's
Go for
interested.
it. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Princess is just sitting there with her meat. She's listening away.
My dad he's a big man. He's a big man. Most people, based on what I hear, need to end up using, they get their spears, they get their sorts of things like that. They go looking for them. They almost look like logs just laying in the water. You got to look very close for them. Sometimes you can't even tell them apart. But my daddy, he was a big man. He he ended up in a fight with one once, and it snapped his spear right in half. So man just sat there and he wrestled that thing until he was able to choke it out. It was something. He had me. He sat there. He was able to get it up on the land. He had me. He had me get his knife and finish it off so he wouldn't. You know. But man, yeah, no, you should definitely go croc hunting sometime. It's an experience. You learn quite a lot.
If I ever get let out of the castle again, yeah.
You should.
no.
You should.
Uh,
I'd happily take you on to one of these days. If are there crocodiles out here? Are they out here? I don't know if they're out here or not.
probably.
Probably. I'll find out. I'll find out and I'll take you. Okay, I'll do that.
I wish. I don't think any of you understand the plight of being stuck in a castle most of your life. But looking at all of you, probably not. But
Yeah.
Uncomfortable Henry noises.
Yeah.
I have. I'm gonna be in so much trouble when I get back to the capital.
And I think that's where you need to go to bed, princess.
Are you really telling your monarch what to do?
The night's still young. There's still so much that we can.
I'm kidding. You don't have to put on the serious face.
Anri's just
Anri
Anri just like stands up. She's finished making her ammunition, and then she like helps lift the princess to her feet, grabbing both her shoulders, and it's like,
Yes, I am. Right this way.
All right. Oh yeah, and the other girl too, the one we're taking to jail. She taught me something. I'm gonna teach her something too.
I'm sure you will.
She's just going on about like, yeah, I learned from Yanagi, I learned from her, but I'm gonna teach her something.
I could have. Kind of looks over to Shizuki. Did she say something about how she wasn't going to tell everybody that? Well, now everybody knows.
No one's really paying attention. You can tell. Doesn't look like a whole lot of people in the bar are paying attention. It's just.
this is just one drunk woman who thinks she's a princess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She's wearing that. No, she's not wearing the hat of disguise. Never mind.
She is actually the princess.
Yeah. Whoops.
Whoops.
Well, I guess there go. I guess there. She's off to bed. I don't know about Anri. What about you then? Are you gonna stay down here? You can have a few more.
I think I'll stay down here for a little while. Maybe get another drink or two, and then
knock on the table then. Bartender, we'll have two more over here. I'll pay for these ones. You've already given us so much. I gotta. He puts 2 gold pieces on the table. I got it.
We do appreciate it. Thank you kindly. And he will get you a couple more brews. There'll be probably 5 copper if you're going to pay for it.
He put 2 gold on the table.
Oh, beautiful.
That's a lot of beer.
Right. That's a lot of beer.
He's not paying attention. Hey, and Shizuki, that's your name, right? Right?
Yes.
I'm just
all day.
Never changes.
I'm just making sure. Listen. He's gonna kind of get a little closer. I wanna apologize about. Well, that at this point, my name's not Jack. It's not Jack.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Sorren. It is the what's the gentleman's name again? Let me look this up. Is he here? There he is. Shaw. Okay.
Shaw.
Shaw. The guy we were chasing, Shaw. He took the jewel. He knew my name.
Mhm.
I just wanted to apologize for not telling you. You can't blame a man for sitting there being careful about himself, right?
I understand. It's completely understandable. It's well, in fairness, I do understand that you were in a tricky situation at that point, and I don't blame you for it. But I hope that now that we've all been working together for these past couple of... How long has it been, Goody? About a week or two?
Ish, yeah. You mean ever since you first met?
Yeah, ever since first met, yeah.
Probably close to a couple of weeks, yeah.
Yeah. For these past couple of weeks, I hope we can trust each other more with this sort of thing. Especially if we decide once this is all taken care of, if we want to keep doing adventuring stuff. I'm
So I guess
as dangerous as this was, I kind of had fun.
There's a certain kind of charm to living off your wits and barely escaping with your life. There's just something that makes the blood boil.
Yeah.
Even after all of this in the swamp, you're right. It really does end up. It really does end up that way. So, quick thing. I don't think that he's actually told you he was part of the plot to steal the jewel, right?
I don't think so, no.
So when you were saying he was in a tricky situation, that sounds more like you were just kind of being vague about it.
Yeah, I was.
If you want to make a sense motive, I'll make a bluff check and just see if you pick up on something.
Fuck!
Alright, not quite. So no worries then.
Every single time. It's like one away.
One!
So you won't pick up on it then, so no worries.
No.
I will say Anri probably returns at this point. I'm not sure if she heard your conversation, up to what point.
That's your choice, I think.
I'll say she comes back at the point where you're talking about saying how you had fun. And she kind of takes her seat again. Kind of breathes a sigh of relief. Now Princess is in bed and isn't going to go around screaming state secrets or something.
Well, I can't say I enjoyed dying, but I do enjoy doing this. I do love the adventure.
He's going to start getting a grin across his face, and he's going to lean across the table at you. But you didn't die, did you?
No.
Well,
No,
then
I
you're
didn't.
good. Well, then you're good. There's nothing to worry about. Not at all.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
Plus, you were already kind of doing this thing anyway, weren't you? What? I don't remember. I think you said what you were doing before all this, right? I forget.
I didn't say I was, suppose you'd call it a bounty hunter. Taking up bounties here and there. Trying to find ways to pay.
That's just about the same thing, isn't it? That's just about the same thing. You just maybe not as big as he puts his arms wide. All of this that's going on right now, but it's still very, very much in the same vein.
Well, it was quite similar. I
You
must
know
say
what?
I'm enjoying having the company.
Company's always a good thing. It's always a good thing to have. And after we get our friends, both of our friends, back to the capital, and we can get the jewel back home for you, Shizuki. I don't know. You never know. Maybe there'll be someone else who needs some help with something, or maybe we can find something. I don't know. I like the idea. I like the idea. I like it. I like it.
I must
I'll make sure to
admit,
ask Kai when he wakes up. I'm sure he'll
The-
be all right with it too, though. He's pretty okay with most things.
I must say, it's certainly easier doing things with a group than doing it alone. I would never have been able to take on some form of mission like that by myself.
Well, that's why that whole troop went, cause no person's a one-man army. That's just not how that works. That's just not how that works. That's not how that works.
Yes.
Sorry. Almost sneezed.
I love that might have been in character.
It was.
Almost.
No. I don't see why not.
Well, I do believe I owe a little contract with she here. I agreed to help her with certain craftings of particular types of weaponry.
Glowing eyes. Yes.
Well,
She
that
did.
sounds quite that sounds quite nice. That sounds quite. Speaking on contracts, I'm curious. Do either of you know what the Gnoll friend was up to there? She joined us for us. She apparently was there doing something similar. I don't remember her being with the troop. It almost seemed like she was. She knew she there was the other Gnoll. She knew him.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think she was doing there?
I have a feeling she might have been possibly contracted out, sort of like a mercenary,
Huh.
sort of like a deeper operation than what we were involved in.
But then by who's she working for or
That's the
working with?
question. You might be able to ask her sometime.
We may need to do that. I may need to do that when I'm a little bit more able to do so. And he just kind of looks down at the table with wide eyes for a second, shakes his head.
Room spinning.
Do you need to go to bed too now?
Oh, the night's still young. There's still plenty more to do.
How many
I'll
fingers am I holding up?
What? How do you count again?
7?
Jay?
No. 4.
17. I don't even think you have. Hold up. I don't think you have that many fingers. No, you don't. Right.
Actually, I'm holding a bullet in front of you. I wanted to see if you'd know.
Well, to be fair, I don't know.
She kind of like nods towards him, like, should we?
She shrugs.
Oh no. What are you doing, Sorren?
I don't know. He's just still sitting there sipping whatever he's got left in the next one.
All right.
Did we eat
It's a night
anything?
of celebration.
You never should drink on an empty stomach. What else they got to eat? What do you got to eat? What is? Can we get some more to eat over here? I don't think we had anything yet.
He'll bring you a small menu of options. There's like a, I didn't design a menu for this.
He's gonna hold it over to She. Can you tell me what's on this?
Yes, please get him something solid.
The kitchen for like major dinner meals is kind of closed to this point because it's a little bit later.
Right.
But there are probably like little bits of like ration type foods stuffs might possibly available.
Cheesy potatoes.
That sounds great. I want cheesy potatoes. You can just take those potatoes, drizzle them in some cheese, and it's just.
You heard the man?
And he will take that order and after a little bit of time, you can already start to smell. Thankfully, the princess is asleep, so she can't stumble out like, "I smell potatoes."
If she does, Anri will be like, "Action roll." Nope. Back to the room.
You have any boneless potatoes?
Bones.
I don't see what the problem is. Just give me a potato that don't have bones in it.
So there's a very nice. So what kind of cheese would you have wanted, Sorren?
I don't know, whatever it comes with. I don't give a shit.
All right. Well, they looks like they had like a nice bit of a. They quickly melted some cheddar, like a little block of cheddar, and it is just melted over these potatoes. It looks like the fucking most. Imagine going to like a pub after a long day of work, and like you look at the horseshoe, and it's like, fuck it, that thing is going to destroy my stomach in 7 different ways, but give it to me. That's about how good that smells to you right now.
I mean, to be fair, that's legitimately the situation we're in. We're in the pub after a long day's work.
Pretty much.
So, fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he'll dig in for sure. So, yeah. So, if there's anything else other than just that, if you guys had anything else to add in, anybody else at all?
I think we're good to go from here.
Yeah.
Okay.
When
all right.
I was going to.
It's time to go to. Hold up. Acrobatics check.
Yeah, I would say make me acrobatics. A little bit higher DC because you're stumbling. Yeah, you get your footing all right.
Good. Okay.
Fumbling a little bit, but you're not falling over.
He's feeling his legs sway.
So, which room was mine again? It's
I'll go
this
ahead
one.
and help out here as she gets up and assists with taking him to his bedroom.
Anri gives you a thumbs up, and that is where she is going to go looking for Kanari. If she's still awake.
Okay. What say you, Kanari?
Well, she is awake. I was thinking of that thing that I just messaged you, so I was going to let you
yeah,
play that
go
out how
ahead.
you wanted.
Well, yes, it depends. Kai, are you still awake at this point, or?
I'm sure he's asleep in the room.
I was gonna say if
Is for him and Sorren, just scritching at the bug bite and then falling back asleep.
okay, Kanari, if you wanted to, the floor is yours. If you wanted to.
Yeah, presumably I saw where everyone whose rooms are which.
Hearing Sorren try to ask Shizuki, "Come on, you can stay. You can stay. It's all right. You got the floor. It's right there."
It's underneath you. It doesn't move.
So that being said, she's going to try and move quietly to get into whichever room Kai is currently in. So do you need me to roll stealth for that, or?
Was Kai not in the same room with me?
He is,
I'm
but
in whatever room we're gonna be sleeping in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And this would be while you were all
before
reveling.
we
Oh, this is before we all
bring
come
you
up.
to the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
All right. Okay.
So before that happens. All right, cool.
Yeah, we're doing a little jump back in time. Briefly.
I.
Okay. So she pops into the room, closes the door quietly behind her, gets out her healing supplies, and just tries to tend the wound without waking you.
Let's roll something to see if you wake me. How should we do it? Stealth versus perception, or?
I can do that.
Stealth versus perception.
Alright. Perception.
Sorry if you'll hear squeaking in the background.
I always have to ask, are we? No, we're not in forest.
You're not in a forest right now, no.
Damn it, one day.
You are
One
definitely
day.
in a town.
Also, yeah, I will say if y'all hear squeaking in the background, I
Oh.
got Adora a new cat toy, a new mouse
All right.
toy, and
I
she's going
would
nuts
say-
over it.
It's alright. Again, if you hear screaming, it's probably Labrys. No idea what she's screaming about. Something. I would say I perceive it, but I'm sleepy. So it's not a sudden wake. It's very much a groggy, like...
Okay.
Hush, child, don't worry. I'm just trying to tend the wound. Just lie still.
Even though he's in human form, he sniffs you. He likes your scent because you smell really nice to him. He just cuddles into you slightly
Nice.
as he finds you comforting. There's just something about you. Maybe you remind him of his family. His wolf family slightly.
Yeah, the hand that is not currently, engaged in tweezering out little bits of sting just kind of goes up and pats the head.
Oh.
He snuggles into you the best he can.
So, Goody, do you want me to roll that heal check for the malaria bit now as part of this?
Make a heal check to tend the wound. The malaria stuff will be tomorrow. Will be on the morning.
Okay.
The next day, rather.
Sounds good.
Are you in a new mic, by the way?
Should add to that.
What was your question, Goody?
Are you on a new mic, by the way?
No.
Oh.
Sound crisper.
Oh, that's good.
Crispy.
I don't know, maybe my reception is working a bit better today. There we go.
Okay. Yeah, you're trying to be stealthy about it, but some of your workings are gonna make him stir a little bit. But he's not really, as Kai said, not really that affected by it. Just comforted.
You smell like home, like family.
Yeah, she smiles a little once she's done, gives you one last pat, and disengages as best she can.
As you try to pull away, he tries to grab your arm to tell you to stay. Just that face.
No, it's all good, just...
It's the toughest decision she's had to make in the campaign so far.
Well... Very gently, she removes herself from the grip and from the room.
Understandable. He just curls back up and goes back to sleep.
All right.
Okay.
That's it for me.
All right. Anything else for anyone else before y'all turn in for the night?
I did want to quickly see Kanari, if she's about.
Okay. Well, she's going back to whatever room she's in after this. So.
Okay, so I'd say after, while she is helping Sorren to bed, you hear a gentle knock on your door.
Come.
Gently, Anri opens the door and just says, Kanari, might I have a very quick word? I hope I'm not bothering you.
No, she waves you in. You see she's tending to one of her own wounds from the previous battle.
Okay. Did she already tend to Anri's wound, or...?
I threw some healing your way on the field.
You did. You did.
Yeah.
Okay.
But,
well,
that's going to be the first thing she asks as well. Sorry, did you need some more healing after today's adventure?
No, not that I think. I've got a small headache, but I'm sure that you don't have anything that could help blood come back.
No, unfortunately, that's a bit more of a natural process, love. So what can I do for you?
Thought so. I just wanted to ask, were you speaking with, her name was Malaya earlier?
Yes, Your friend from the Black Horse Troop?
She's not my friend.
No, I know.
Did
Slug
she...
smirk.
Yeah. Anri gives a smirk, but roll me sense motive.
Okay, I can do that. You might regret saying that, though.
Yeah, I know. It's fine.
Or not.
Oh, hang on. Let me just get it up. Right one. Yeah. Okay.
You guys are keeping personal secrets just like a JRPG. I'm here. You'll love to see it.
Anri is visibly nervous. She's obviously keeping, like, she's kind of, this is obviously some form of touchy subject to her.
What did she say? Say anything new?
Well, she didn't tell me anything about you, if that's what you're worried about.
Oh, no.
Roll bluff. Yes.
Do you need me to roll sense motive again?
I mean, no, I'd say you probably got it with the first one.
I don't even think you can not
even fail.
one. Yeah.
Guy's right. You couldn't even fail.
Okay.
So, yeah. Anri just says,
Oh, well, no, I just wanted to know if she had any information. Right, that's all I really needed to know. I hope you have a nice night.
Well, do you want the answer to your question or not? Stay still. Yes, she did have a couple of things to say. She, well, I don't know how much you know about this whole upper levels of the cult business, but she did tell us something about the upper leadership and possibly something about 4 demon kings. Any of that mean anything to you? She wasn't very coherent, but...
should I roll anything to see if that means anything to me, Gucci?
History check, please.
I do not have that. only engineering, local, and nobility.
Roll me intelligence.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh.
So you don't know like the finer details, but with your check, you've heard tell like some very old stories about this. You know about some old stories about these great Oni lords who used to use the Kyonin continent as like kind of a warring ground of sorts. It's very old tales. You don't know a whole lot about it, but with the 20, it's better put it. It's more like just kind of a general knowledge of like the land's history, basically. But with your 20, don't worry, I have my notes this time. I'm just trying to ascertain what precisely to share with this, because it kind of pertains to you. But do I say it out loud or in DMs? I'm going to say it out loud. You remember when you were a child that there was this particular... When you recollect, that history from this era, Solar,
Yeah.
that a certain family member of yours had a statue of something in their basement. You know this because it was a place you would sometimes practice your gunslinging.
In a basement?
well.
Oh.
some more like something from that era.
Okay, but I don't know what in particular.
No, you do not.
Okay, so Anri stops, like, as you gradually give this information away. It seems to catch her mind, and she seems to stop seeming so nervous for a moment, and she kind of goes. She spends a little bit of time thinking.
Well, nothing that you don't hear in folk stories and peasants' tales, but in my previous work of bounty hunting, you do come across things from that era of those Oni.
Well, and in my experience, you also come across crazies who think that you can bring them back.
Really? I wonder where you got that.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Well, I'm sorry I can't be of any more use.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, I didn't know much.
No, neither do any of us. Trying to do these things as they come along, right?
Yes, I suppose you're right. Well, anyway, good night, I suppose.
All right. If that's all you wanted, then see you in the morning.
Yes, I just wanted to make sure I was on top of things. Can't sleep unless I know, you know?
I understand. If there's anything more that I'm able to drag out of her, I'll let you know.
Yeah. I'm not sure if you want to roll a sense motive for her when she kind of made up that little lie of how she might know some of those things.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you want to.
Sure. I will also, you might want to roll a sense motive as well, because she's, I think quite obviously, saying very little here. I will roll bluff.
This is great. I don't even have to say what rolls to make. Y'all are just saying, hey, roll me sense motive, because I may not be telling everything.
Anri is not good at this, and it makes perfect sense.
So which one was that for? Was that for the...
That was sense motive.
Okay.
And do you want me to make a bluff?
If, I don't know, can you beat 23?
No. No, I cannot.
So what am I
One
getting?
way to find out.
I'm rolling so poorly, and it makes perfect sense. I love it. Yeah, okay. That was their somewhat awkward, somewhat obscure conversation.
So what's so Solar? Tell me what Kanari is picking up on, if anything.
So, oh right. So you're picking up on the fact that Anri, she's trying to tell you what she knows, but in her own way. She's like, if anything, you get the idea that she's being very private about her life.
Understood. That's something Kanari can respect.
Yeah.
You know she's not asking any probing questions about it either.
Yeah.
So.
Well, at least I get that.
So Anri is, generally speaking, just not so much on the one hand, she's kind of unnerved about this, but also she's not exactly in the best of headspace either, considering everything today and being bombarded by blood bugs and possibly ill. She's trying her best.
Okay.
So, and leaving her room for the night then?
Yeah.
Going to yours?
Henry's going to turn in.
Well, you head back to your room and see a little snooze bubble coming out of the princess's nose.
Yeah.
And Miss Kanari, Shizuki, anything else you got tonight?
I think that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm going to bed for the most part after a drinking time of R&R.
All right.
She's just planning on getting to the capital so she can finish up all this business and get
All
back
right.
to her father, get all his weapons back.
Okay. All right. So next morning, let's see. Sorren, can you make me a? Let's see. What do we roll to test hangovers? Is it just fortitude?
Just fortitude, right?
I can't remember if there's anything else. Yeah, roll me fortitude. Let's see how you're doing today.
15.
All right. So you got a little bit of a headache, but you're still able to function pretty okay.
I need some water.
Yeah.
I fetch him some water.
All right.
Thank you, Guy.
So
He waits for head pat.
Well, of course. I assumed that was obvious and didn't need to be said.
You never know. Someday you might forget.
No. I would never forget.
Like Dad when he never
no,
came back.
yeah, the plus to it. Princess is also feeling it a little bit this morning, so. But she looks a bit more of a mess. You can tell she doesn't do this often.
He'll hold out his. I'm assuming it was probably grabbed his water skin, most likely for him. He'll hold it out and be like, "It looks like you might need some too."
She just like, like douses in whatever's left. Y'all start to kind of wake up and get your things together and started. And
Yeah.
is there anything you'd like to do before you depart town? The floor is yours.
Not have malaria.
I'd like that.
Yeah, that'd be pretty helpful. I imagine that Kanari is going to make heal checks to give people bonuses to overcome it, if anybody had it.
That would be it. Yep.
Okay.
This would be
I'm
the
just
time.
guessing.
So is that one, or is that one per person?
I believe you have to roll per person. I didn't
it's-
get bit, so you don't have to worry about me.
All right.
It's one per person, and
It's
believe...
treat disease. It says means to treat a single diseased character. If your heal check exceeds the DC of the disease, they get a +4 competence bonus on their saving throw against it. Takes 10 minutes at a time, and you do it per person. And the
Okay.
DC is the disease's DC.
Perfect.
The
All
healing
right.
kit is not required, but it will give you masterwork bonus on it, so +2 circumstance.
Okay.
If you use the heal kit, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So we'll do the heal checks first.
Okay.
I believe
Who all
it's
needs
just Anri.
While we are in town, Guti, can I spend a little gold to top up my supplies on that?
What were you? Oh, for
For the healer's kit, yeah, I'm almost out.
yeah, you should be able to do that.
Okay. So just let me know how much that is. Yes.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now.
Healer's kit is... How many charges do you have on it currently?
3.
3 charges would be... Okay. 3 charges left.
Let's see here.
So it's
I'm
5
gonna make
gold
sure
pieces
to-
per charge.
I'm gonna make sure to throw away my empty bottle of Applejack. I don't think I need that anymore.
35 gold pieces to bring it all the way up to 10 charges.
Okay. Then I guess I will... Alright, I made a mistake a couple of sessions ago, and I'm going to own up to it now. I never noted down what my share of the last haul of gold was, because I just kind of shoved it onto Kai's back, and I don't remember what we all had, so that split, whatever that split was, so I guess just take 35 gold out of that.
All right, take 35 off of my back. Understood. I just kind of thought that we just lump our money together at this point.
You said-
I
We'll
assume
separate
so,
it when we need
but-
to. It's on my back. Unless
I've
Sorren
been-
wants to take off with me in the middle of the night.
I've just been putting my share in the not counted weight currency category, so
Hmm.
Yeah.
that way I know how much of it is quote unquote.
I don't consider myself having any money. I just assume you deal with my finances.
Yeah.
This is how
Sorren is
accounting
my
nightmares get started, boys and girls.
This wolf has a sponsor. Alright, so Cygnus, when you make your heal checks, just label each one with who you're healing.
Okay.
It'll
Can
be
do.
for
I
yourself,
believe it's
Kai,
just
and
Kai.
Anri.
Yeah, Kai and Anri
Nope, and Kanari.
And myself.
and Kanari. Yeah.
Oof.
That'll be great.
You're too busy focusing on everybody else.
I guess so.
Okay.
Mm,
Alright, so Anri, you're gonna get a +4 to your
Check
fort
on it.
save.
And
So
do you want me to make that now?
I would like the three of you now to make your fort saves.
And that was a +4, yeah?
Correct.
Yep.
Okay.
+4.
Did Shizuki need it as well or no?
No, only the three of us.
Come on, Anri. Oh,
Okay,
Fort
you've
save.
made one.
And then Kanari.
You know what? I have that bead of healing. I'm going to burn it on myself. So that will just remove disease.
Okay.
Oh, sweet.
There you go.
All right. So that's taken care of. And Anri and Kai, you both make your saves for the day.
oh.
19.
And Anri has 21.
Okay, so that's still going to be a roll for me according to remove disease. So give me 1 second here.
I think it's just you won't feel the effect, correct?
This, yeah, you. So for malaria, it is 2 consecutive saves.
Remove disease says make a caster level check against the
Yeah.
DC of the disease.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So 1d20 plus your caster level.
Plus, yeah.
Or the caster level of the bead, actually.
Hmm.
I can look that up for you here real quick. It's a prayer bead,
Lesser.
Lesser.
a lesser prayer bead.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, which one of this is it? It's the beads of healing, right?
Yeah.
It says
Right.
the caster level for beads of healing is 5.
Oh.
Yep.
Would have been the same either way then. Grand.
All right.
So let me do that. And no.
That will not be a pass today, unfortunately. So we're going to have to be.
You do still need to make your fortitude
Fort
save.
save.
Then.
Yeah.
It's worth a shot. You get 2 rolls to try to get rid of it.
Okay.
Oof.
Sigh.
All right, so gonna take a little. You're gonna take some damage from that.
Ooh.
There is also the
no.
healing we get from having slept all night, though.
That's true. So that is from today's failure. That's one. That's 1 con damage and 3 wisdom damage.
Oh, joy.
Malaria?
Malaria is
Malaria is
dangerous.
strength and con, and then they're fatigued.
Not from what I'm looking at.
Which one are you looking at?
I'll send it to you. So just so you know.
Oh. Never mind. That's a different entry.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
one from Bestiary 2. Yeah. Yeah,
It's a very specific type,
Yeah.
I guess.
it's
Mhm.
it's specific for the Bestiary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Noted down.
All right. So
I'll need to remember how ability damage works. But I can look that up.
You'll put it in temporary.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Just put a negative.
Yep. Nope. Already done. Just need to remember how to get rid of it. It's my big concern.
Restore
So-
spells,
Yep.
and also just normal healing can also do it.
Bed rest.
Which is fuck. Where are the rules? I had them up. Where the hell did they go? God damn
you
it!
get
Here they are.
one ability damage healed for all 6 stats every 8-hour rest.
Okay.
So that means
Good
mine
deal.
are gonna go down.
But it will not heal for today because
Right. Failed save.
this is failed save, and you it onset and started after we woke up. So,
Mm.
but yeah, for wisdom, any sort of ability damage that we took, like wisdom damage and whatnot, from the dungeon itself, should be starting to heal now.
Good deal.
Goody, did I finish my saves on my thing?
I
I don't remember.
think you needed one more.
Well,
Nope.
let's go for it then.
Kai's having headset trouble.
Oh, all right. Well, this gives us time to worry about that then. All right, that should do it.
Okay. Yeah, let's give him a sec to get that sorted.
Okay.
And then I don't think I had any damage, so I should be at full hit points.
Okay.
All right. Same here.
And I
I'm
think
full
I
as
think
well.
last night's sleep would have also taken away from it. So
Mm-hmm.
okay.
What's it?
That is not for me to divulge,
I don't like this.
unfortunately. you caught. Yeah, I will say at one point during this campaign, Shizuki, you caught something, but twice, but not the specifics.
Hmm. Hmm.
We're all keeping secrets here, boys.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Panic! Panic!
Well, the only other thing I can say is that when we're getting ready to take off, oh, I missed you. I think we're gonna have to play us a song. Get that guitar going.
All right.
You guys really need to stop holding secrets from each other.
We'll work it out.
Yeah, it's fine.
What are you
Luna.
talking about, Luna?
Eventually.
We're a perfectly
We'll get to it
functional
eventually.
family.
Perfectly natural.
Yeah. Everybody's telling the truth here.
Perfect.
I don't know. There was a lot of sense motive checks I saw just now.
That's not necessarily lying.
To sense how much we've grown together as a family.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nothing to worry about here.
Yeah.
Doubt.
We're just a couple of chums.
I'm rolling
How
sense motive on all of you.
You don't have your fancy Sibelius rolls here.
None of that.
But don't I?
Oh no.
And
Are we about to get
you told-
angry Dampier out of the jungle?
No, that's not till like you guys are like level 16. Don't worry about it.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
He is
I mean,
still
what?
out there.
That bodes well.
No, he's safely on the other side of the ocean. You don't need to worry about him.
Well, we have these
Yeah.
fancy new inventions called boats.
Oh no.
There are teleportation spells that can also supersede boats.
Yeah. If only there was someone across the sea who specifically was familiar with the area he could teleport to.
Oh well.
I will also say, The distance across the sea is a lot of miles.
Well, that's when you grab greater teleport. You're fine.
Yeah.
So my perform check is short of an amazing performance, but that still means it's pretty damn good. So I got us some good traveling music while we going. Long as the cart ain't bumping too much.
All right. Let me actually roll something here. Kai, was that your headset I heard?
Are we back?
I guess not.
Oh no.
Oh,
Set us back. Sorry.
There you are.
My computer again. It's wireless and it's starting to go, and sometimes it won't. If it's too low, it will not see that it's being charged.
Ah, okay.
That sounds like actually it's fucking the charge port's getting damaged. That's all.
Yeah. I just have to wait for it to charge up for a few minutes, and then it works again.
So with that perform check, you guys are going down the. You're making your way east, and you actually pass by a little merchant caravan on the way.
All right.
And the guy at the reins of the horse is like, "Hey, I love that song," and he just tosses like 8 silver into your cart on the pass by.
Oh, nice.
That is.
Thank you kindly,
accuracy.
stranger.
Tip of the hat. You're welcome, my friend.
I know that voice anywhere.
Does he happen to have several camels behind him?
Yes.
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 who is this?
Crazy Hassan.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Crazy Hassan.
The cameo.
Hassan, the slightly used camel salesman, the greatest NPC.
Oh, right.
I love him, and we've never really met him. He's great.
So
If we ever do a campaign in Kamal, perhaps someday.
Someday.
Well, you know, I did have this big desert north of Razortide.
This is true.
oh shit.
You
Deserts
don't even
in my
realize how big,
campaign.
actually.
So, as we travel further east, didn't you guys have a little map marker here?
Yeah, for the creepy smoke.
Oh,
tavern.
yeah.
You need us to make
Smoky
survival
tavern.
checks for hunting for... we have several days. Are we going to be able to continue? Because how long is it going to take us to get all the way to Leozeros? Because I imagine it was a week, right? Because those days we can rest, and we would also need to continue our saves against anything.
Mm-hmm.
So how long does it take us to get from Griffinhold to the Creepy Smoke Tavern? Because we might as well make our saves along the way.
The way I have this in my head, at least, is it'll probably be same day, maybe closer towards the evening.
For the Creepy Smoke Tavern, at least. Okay.
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 However,
Creepy smoke tavern.
since some of these hills look familiar, to some of you who came here before, the 4 of you. So everyone sans Kanari, make me perception checks, please.
Excuse me.
Okay, then.
Where is my perception hiding? There it is. Feels like it should be higher for some reason. Nah.
Okay. Kai, you got a perception check for us?
Yes, I do. Perception.
Look with your eyes.
I don't have
special eyes.
those.
My
Okay, I've got to ask the question.
No
We're
forest.
not on forest.
I just always have to ask.
I get it. I'm glad you do.
17.
In fairness,
So-
I believe on this map, the darker green is forest. So
Yeah, I tried to outline the best I could.
I'm just dumb too.
Nah, you good, mate.
You
So,
play FF with me. I don't know how to read a map.
so
We know what
I
you're
just follow
about.
the tank. I don't know. So you
I am that tank.
you remember coming around this way that the purple smoke was pretty easy to spot before, but you don't spot it over any of the hills you're cresting. And as you pass by towards, as you come past some of the hills that you remember it nestled in, it's not there anymore.
that's weird.
What do you think happened?
Goody, does that sound familiar to me in any way? Knowledge local for a humanoid of some kind? Am I on the right track?
I'm trying to think of it. Go ahead and
I'll send
you
you
know
a
what?
DM real quick.
I know what you're getting at, but go ahead and roll me local.
Okay.
Could I do knowledge engineering to know that buildings don't do that?
You
Can I do knowledge
that, yeah.
engineering?
So with the 10 Sorren, you still kind of got hags on the brain, but the shack in question looked more like a tavern, and it was more.
It
says
makes
in the
me
type
think of stories like that, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
It didn't strike me that way.
Yeah, the fact that it's not there, like it must have left somehow.
Knowledge engineering.
Go ahead.
To know that buildings don't do that.
Buildings don't
do that.
Buildings do that?
I'm pretty sure buildings don't do that.
Buildings
think
don't
buildings
just
might
grow
do that.
legs and walk off.
I mean, depends on the building owner, but all right.
Is this Howl's Moving Castle?
It better not be.
Hmm.
We about to run into the Witch of the Waste.
I think
So-
that's
Worse
the
Baba
swamp.
Yaga.
Yeah, that was exactly what was on mine and Soren's mind. Were stories of buildings on chicken legs.
So towards evening, spot just ahead for those of you familiar with Breath of the Wild, there's like these tall out in some of the wilderness areas, there's like these like tall like stable encampment areas that house multiple people.
Yeah.
You're coming across something like that.
Oh, nice.
You know that travelers know that staying at some of these for a relatively cheap price of 2 gold, you could stay here and not have to worry about watches for the night, because they have their own guards on patrols.
Nice.
Ooh.
I like it.
I think that sounds good. I'd rather not have to stay up tonight.
Yes. We can spare 2 gold.
2 gold off of my pocket. There we go.
Right. So let's take a quick pee break before we switch the map over.
Pee break
Alright.
time.
People
didn't realize how bad I had to go.
When you're just invested in the story.
Yeah.
Looks like the only thing to eat in my apartment right now that doesn't require cooking are some Sour Patch Kids, so I guess we'll deal with that.
Alright.
One more day's hard rest and I will be fully healed in every single way, so.
You or Sorren?
Me. Well, Sorren, but me too.
Yeah. I'm assuming we have to make more con saves before I can get my con back. If I get my con back.
Yeah, you will need 2 consecutive saves to get over it.
Alright, okay. Just checking.
I do think you still technically heal it, but you also, if you don't overcome the save, you just take more damage. So it can kind of extend you, but you really need to get over it.
I'm kind of fine with that rule, actually. It makes sense. If your body's able to fight off one part of it, then it just fails at another. It happens.
Yeah, not good.
Like if you're during an adventuring week, like you never get a chance to stop and rest proper, you would just keep going. But since you are still resting, you still heal, even though you're also still taking damage at the same time. So.
Yeah. Just haven't had time to, properly get over this. It's just need to let time happen.
My reasoning behind that is that that's also the long-term care and treating disease and all that kind of requires rest. So that's kind of my reasoning.
Yeah.
And since rest involves healing, well, there you go. So.
I'm so excited. Oh my god.
That's why my hit points were 41. Okay. They're still 41 right now. Okay. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited!
I'm so excited, mate.
That's what I was trying to do, honestly.
I want you all to know that Guti just DM'd me, it's time.
Can we change our mind not to stay the night?
No, why would you do this?
And that's where we're going to end this session, guys. See ya.
I don't know what it's time for. I don't know anything.
You could ask, what time is it for, Boo? And I could tell you what it was.
I will, but I'm not going to tell them that.
Oh, but what about this?
Alright, we all back?
I believe we are all back. I think Cygnus
Head
is the
count.
only one that's still muted. I have Ghirardelli, 86% cocoa, dark chocolate. Oh,
I have
Gimme.
Sour Patch Kids.
Fucking gimme.
it's so good.
Stop torturing me like this, Wuten.
Oh,
I will punch you in the face.
that's great. But can you do this?
But can you do this?
So, Kai and Cygnus, are y'all back?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
That's great, Ebony. I can do that.
I want to see, do you have the 399 chair?
You
Not
people
his chair
have gaming
specifically, but
chairs?
my chair will, like the back will lean back to that point where I can. Like,
You
lay
people
down
have
in it.
gaming chairs?
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
a gaming chair.
I just have a leftover one.
I have a mattress.
I have a kitchen table chair.
And just like PewDiePie, I
I
have
said Goody
at
Pie. I'm
one
like, what the
point
fuck?
brought it
PewDiePie?
back to where it like falls backward on me, and I fall over.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I've got one like that too. It's just,
But can you do this?
All right,
My
head
favorite
count.
gag that he's done is
Alright.
the one where you guess where he's gonna like come into frame, and he's just like fucking hiding in his closet in the back. He just like jumps down from it. All right. I think we're all back. So.
Alright, Kai, are you back? Probably not.
Probably not.
I'm loving this party, by the way.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yes.
It's an
chaotic,
interesting
that one.
dynamic.
I think. Wait. I know which video this is from, but I think it's just a JPEG.
For some
Yeah.
reason, for some reason, it's not playing, and I'm really confused.
no, that was a good joke, Chaotic. Because I was watching that in anticipation for a good few seconds before I realized.
It'll work if I do that.
You got me and you didn't even mean.
There it goes.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah! There we go.
It's a miracle he's able to like completely fit in and then close it.
He still has his shit in there too.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
I love the moment when he was like with his pug on the room and does the "Can you do this?" and then you just see the dog come in focus.
Good shit.
Ooh.
All right. We good.
Chaotic.
We all
We're all
back.
back.
Chaotic.
Huh?
Did you give me the silver pieces that we got from the
I have kept those in my pocket.
Okay, just double checking. As our
No worries.
as our traveling bank.
The first bank of Kai.
Listen,
Member FDIC.
Remember,
listen. We're gonna make it rich, you and I. We're gonna sit there and we're gonna tell people, keep your gold safe. You know how? Because I can't even get it because it's stuck under your fur.
So joining the encampment.
I don't know if there was a giant like there was like a wolf that was like holding like a shit ton of money. I don't know if I would go for it.
Payment is
I see a character portrait.
payment is done. Payment is done over here. I like the main, shall we say, office tent.
Where's our horse and cart?
It's with you. Don't worry.
Okay.
There's a spot to there's spots to put it up at. I'm not an artist, okay? Just a narrator.
Well, I suppose I'll go ahead and
That's
lead the way.
in a way.
Let us
You're a
go.
story weaver.
All right, guys. I'll go see how much it is to go ahead and stay for the night.
Level 35 Weaver. All right, so as you head on over to this little main tent, I'll tell you that it's 2 gold per person.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kai's dog right now. Does a dog count?
Is he a dog? Are
Yeah.
you a dog or human right now, Kai?
Always. I can do it like 24 hours as long as I'm not sleeping. Vote probably is dog form.
Okay.
So I'm going to count the people. I'm not going to count the dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's going to be 12. I'm now at 45 gold in pocket.
I'm also pretty sure that Sorren has always taught me when going into checkpoints of any sort.
Be a dog.
All right, thank you kindly. Night under the stars is yours.
So where exactly are we going to be staying then? Which is there one specific?
Well, it's kind of a. In some cases, it's also kind of a set up your own. So if you got your own tents, you can set up anywhere. Or well, he actually kind of points out to the area. Looks like people on this side of the bank are kind of over here for some reason. I don't really know why. That's
You
weird.
mean these people over here?
Yeah, he's just like, don't know why everyone's over here, but
Well, a little closer, little bit closer makes it easier for the gods, I guess.
I guess. But there's all that space across the way, but whatever. Not my place to decide what people where they want to lay out for the night.
Well, thank you kindly, sir. We'll go ahead and find ourselves a spot.
Alrighty.
I might just give him a quick look over these, because for some reason he seems. Did he seem uncomfortable about them?
So, make me make me a perception or a sense motive or both, whatever you prefer.
For seeing whether he was uncomfortable with them?
The guy you were
Or-
speaking with?
Yeah, that's why I was asking before I even looked at the people.
He was he was just actually the way he was talking about it, he was just like almost as though he was just starting to notice that people are just kind of on the left side now for some reason.
All right, well, I'll make a perception check just kind of to look at it. So
Sure,
why not
go for
look
it.
at the people, get a good view of them real quick, because for some reason, just the fact he pointed it out to me kind of makes me go,
Cygnus, to answer your question, that this is actually a business that people are aware of.
Okay. I have to say, I
It's
do love the
actually-
idea.
In fact, would you like to make me a local check if you're interested?
I can do
Anyone
that.
interested?
I cannot do that.
All right. Might as well.
Okay.
To make me break out the notes again.
Oh.
All right, Anri. I guess you just never heard of this. You've been living under a rock, so to speak.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I think she's been living under a mansion. I think that's what happened.
possibly. But Kanari, Sorren, and
Most of your life, yeah.
Kanari, Sorren, and Shizuki, you guys know that this is actually a service provided by a couple of guilds down in Realmquay, where they know that there are a lot of adventuring types and traveling types in this across the countryside, and this is a service that they like to provide to make a little coin as well as keep travelers safe, because the capital and their soldiers are spread very thin and a little hard pressed to do so. So they decided we can make a profit off of that.
Interesting. Have I run across these guilds before?
It depends if you've ever been to Realmquay. They do a lot of like traveling and like, shall we say, outsourcing their work, like providing various services across the land. But they do so independently of the capital.
Right. So if you recall, that's one of the things that we talked about a while back. Was Relemquay. But well, you know what? I can just DM this to you.
Yeah, go ahead. I do have a lot of information I try and retain.
I
myself.
totally understand.
In the meantime, I had a 25 for my perception check towards this group, since he happened to point them out for some reason.
All right. So you're listening to them kind of like
I
talk
perceive
amongst
you.
themselves, and every so often they're looking off in this direction. But it's not so much out of like fear or anything. It's just out of just discomfort. And they're just like, man, that guy's annoying.
Okay. So I'll come back across. Right, I got us all paid for. Apparently we can go ahead and set ourselves up somewhere off in that direction.
Do you need us to pay you?
No,
Are you sure?
it's all taken care of. Don't worry about it. He's gonna
Oh.
pat her on the shoulder, like side of the arm, that kind of. Just don't worry about it. It's taken care of as he walks by.
Did you take the money off of me, or
Nope, I took it out of his pocket because
okay?
I didn't take it off of you. I had to take it out of my pocket. I could take it off you later, but I won't worry about it for now.
Well,
I'm assuming no one else does anything. I just start walking.
yeah, that's
Okay. As you get closer to this part of the camp, you hear this guy just like kind of chuckling to himself as he's trying to he's trying to trying to tune his guitar.
Well, what's so funny there, stranger, if you don't mind my asking?
Oh, not a whole lot of... Jack! Hey, bro!
Oh. Jerry!
How the hell is it going?
As of the moment, I think it's going all right. What about yourself?
I'm good.
Mate.
I see you, I see you still got your harem. That's growing. Look at that one! That one's already tied up! She's ready to go.
He's just gonna kind of look back and forth between you and them, like, what are you doing here?
Dog noise.
What are you? What are you?
No need to be embarrassed, man. I'm already used to traveling with guys. It's the total sausage fest, but you, that's a real clamboree you got going on.
So
Make a guy jealous. Anyway,
I guess you're right. There's only one other guy, and he's always in dog form.
Yeah, the only other dude here's a dog.
You even got a dog?
I don't even
Hey,
get
I
a
didn't
dog.
know you were into that shit.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh my god.
I'm underage. No. Though I might be finding dog years. We need to talk about it.
well, after we last met each other, I bought some clothes and decided to just kind of travel a bit, see what happens. And here I am.
Sometimes that's just how it goes, don't it?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Anri, is that you? You look like shit. Have you lost weight?
Cherry, yes, it is me. How are you, Cherry?
I've been great. Hey, check out this card I made for my friend Mel. A little something I'm working on tonight.
Oh.
Princess is actually gonna be like, hi. Take a look at this. So she's actually gonna take the card and put her over here. She's gonna look at this little card. Dear Mel, sorry you got your heart ripped out by that bear squid thing. Oh, he drew a picture of it. Yeah, I'm just a real thoughtful kind of guy. Getting artsy lately too.
I see.
You can see the card. It's made with macaroni art and glitter and crayon.
Oh my god.
Yes. Jesus.
He's gonna kind of look across the camp and then realize why they were all over there.
Why are you talking
Not that
about? I love him.
Not that I dislike Jerry, but I understand why other people might find him grating.
No, we stay here.
This
I see no
music, though.
True.
Wait. Oh, yeah. I couldn't actually hear it on my end because I got my speakers turned down. But yeah, it's pretty good.
Well, yeah, what brings you guys out this way?
On our way back to the capital, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Wait, you guys were just at the capital, weren't you? I think last time we talked.
Yes, we had a bit of a interesting journey along the way, and well, we're on our way back.
He's gonna start sniffing the air like a dog and be like.
I start sniffing.
He sniffs the air. And he's like, "What's wrong?"
Do I sniff anything?
No, it's just his weird way of being like, something's amiss here.
I don't sniff anything.
What do you mean?
You're a little pale, my dear. You don't mind my saying?
Ran into some nasty critters on the way. Don't worry. Not transmutable, as far as I know.
Oh, you need a little cure-all? Oh,
Oh no.
step
No.
right into my office.
Oh no, I could hear it. The discomfort was palpable just then.
You know, I've already been seen to, Jerry.
Oh, no, not nonsense. Step right up. Step right up.
No, Jerry, you
I have all
don't
kinds
need
of
to.
concoctions. He's going to grab you.
Jerry, you don't need to at all.
How are the spiders going, if you don't mind me?
gonna turn to Anri with a grin. I wouldn't refuse his help. Remember how helpful he was last time?
Anri is going to look at you with such a glare.
Shit-eating grin.
Yeah, she's got the right idea.
Oh,
Wait, that's her name too! Hot diggity!
Points at him. Hey.
oh God. What? How? You know what?
He seems very sincere.
Jerry
Diplomacy?
is always sincere.
Do you and she want to roll a diplomacy? See how open Anri is.
Jerry's going to roll diplomacy.
Want to do an aid another, Wuten?
Sure.
I feel like. Because Anri's
do
not on
Jerry's
for this,
roll.
but you know what? I kind of am.
You know what? Go on, Anri. He insists. Let him be a good host.
Holy shit!
He's a damn convincing friend.
She like
One
looks
does not simply refuse, Jerry.
she looks to the rest of the party, the most deadpan, contemptuous glare.
You just see confusion on Kai's face. Does
Yeah.
not know what's going on.
Steps forward.
Right this way. Won't be long, promise. Whoop. And as he takes you into this tent, make me a perception check, please. So, yes, there are several vapors coming from, and like incense things coming from various locations. But what definitely strikes to you is that maybe it's the lighting, but this tent looks a little bit bigger on the inside.
Huh. Intriguing.
All right. Squat up pop there, young lady. Let me go ahead and get this squared away here. As he
I
heads
beg your
over to
pardon?
his-
Is that a dimension?
Whatever he said, Anri did not understand. But that makes perfect sense.
He's already over at a table full of different little jars and little things. Let's see. So, like, you sick or something, or?
Oh no, I was bitten by a well, I suppose a mosquito.
Ooh. Are you in the swamps,
Big
by
one.
chance?
Yes.
That was your first mistake. Okay, so let's see here. We got a little. Let's see. We got purple stuff. Slightly less purple stuff. He's gonna start messing around with some of these flasks, and he's gonna start messing around with some flask on the table, and then also put like a mug over to the side over some flame. And while he's messing, he puts some of the flasks down for a moment, and then, and a little prestidigitation snaps, and then the fire turns bluish purple, and then green, and then back to normal color for a moment
Oh no.
over the mug.
Yes. Oh yes.
And he's
Oh my God.
finishing this up. Okay, and it should be done. Okay, let me check your. I need to roll something here. Okay, so a couple of questions first off. Are you left-handed, right-handed, or ambidextrous?
Right-handed.
Okay, well, for the next few days, you're going to be left-handed. And next question: do you plan to be around any hens anytime soon?
I'm sorry, hens?
Yes, hens.
I don't know.
Okay, so you gotta trust me on this. This is a cure-all for pretty much every natural disease you can think of. But the thing is, sometimes, actually most of the time, it's gonna switch where your dominant hand is. Except if you're ambidextrous, in which case you're not good with any of your hands for a few days. So the little wand you got there, you're gonna be left-handed for a bit. Also, there's a little side effect I'm trying to work the kink out of, where there's a chemical in here that gets into your that kind of mixes with sweat and stuff. So the aroma that comes out of your pores is actually kind of an aphrodisiac to hens, but that's the only other side effect. So I'm working on that part. But here, drink up, and I'll get you a chaser.
Oh my god!
Fucking.
Oh my god!
It goes sting when there's stuff. Also, boys are next 30 paces.
Oh my fucking god! Oh fuck! I've missed Jerry. I've missed him so much.
Anri is going to take her holster and switch it to the other side of her belt.
That's the spirit.
And then she's going to take this and she
Bottoms up.
says,
And you're absolutely sure it's not going to kill me?
Well, it's not going to kill you. It's just going to taste like ass, which is why. And he uses Mage Hand. Uses Mage Hand to bring over the mug that he was preparing. Prestidigitation! And there's going to be a bit of smoke that comes out of it because it's cooling significantly. He's like, come on, the best of concoctions aren't going to be the best cure-alls and concoctions aren't going to kill you. But they're not going to taste good at the same time. I'd say it's a fair trade. And maybe sometimes you might be chased by hens. Who knows?
What's next for me, man? I don't see that.
Drink that, and then drink that and have some of this.
I'm going to kill you.
And then with that, Anri holds her nose and downs the whole thing.
Setting up my tent, not paying attention.
It tastes awful, but it's with a sensation of, if this is going to fix me, okay, fine.
Yeah.
And here's your chaser.
Anri immediately grabs that and downs that as well.
And the sensation that comes from it is...
Oh, fuck.
You have not felt this calm and relaxed for years, Anri. The sensation... Let's just say it's the calm emotions spell. Just
smacks you in the face.
This is the best tea you have ever had.
Guti?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to ask this. Was there alcohol in that chaser?
There was not.
Okay. Was there anything
really
worse
good
than
tea.
alcohol? Okay, right.
It was
okay.
THC.
Okay.
I mean, do you ask him if there was any in it?
Was there alcohol in this? By any chance?
Oh, gods, no. Just some honey, some natural herbs and spices, and then I crunched up a bunch of painkillers and I put them in it to mix it all together.
Oh,
helps numb the sensation of the really nasty potion.
oh.
But he was already pouring her a tall glass of spiders.
Fucking God!
Well, I mean, if there was any guy to do that, this would be him.
It would be him.
And I will ask Guti, how is this in detail making Anri feel? How is it
Pretty
the
good.
best tea we have ever tasted?
It's calming. It's soothing.
Oh.
Every way imaginable.
Oh my. I don't know. Was I sick to
Calm,
begin
not
with?
lightheaded.
Oh right, yeah.
Oh my. I feel much better.
That's a way to put it.
Glad I could help. Least I could do for helping you get for letting me stay at you guys' camp that one time.
Rightio.
Oh,
Chum?
actually, you know what?
Trying to get used to the feeling.
Before we go back to the camp, I had a question for you that occurred to me last time, but it just didn't really occur to me until after the fact. But then I was also was in a weird position last time.
Oh?
Yeah, he takes a sip of the tea like it's nothing. Do you by any chance, did you ever go out with a guy named Felix? Felix.
Oh fuck.
No?
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I know Anri's not like the most common name, but there's this guy Felix I hung out with in a hot box a couple of times, and sometimes whenever he got drunk, he always talked about this some girl named Anri and how much she misses her or something. I didn't really pry into it because, well, I mean, I was pretty high at the time, but I also didn't really want to.
Really?
Kind of like leans in, getting very close to him, trying to like remember how to control her body because her body feels so good right now.
And backwards.
And backwards. And she's pretty sure she might be left-handed.
You are
And
definitely
she said,
left-handed, in fact.
Never
She then-
let me have that because I'm pretty sure I'm ambidextrous. In
She
fact, I don't know
places-
what hand. What happens if you don't know what hand you use because you don't use hand?
she tries to take him by the shoulder with her right hand, but misses and like kind of grabs his ear.
Oh, left-handed.
No, I've never, ever met someone named Felix. What did he look like?
Let's see.
It's gonna be a bluff. Get that ready.
For that.
Well, that's also if he cares to try to sense you. So he might just
That's
go,
true.
"Oh, whatever."
Oh,
No,
let's
To be
see.
fair, he's
Where
probably
in
on
the
more
hand?
stuff than me at this point.
Fairly tall, had a bit of an accent, kind of like a noble talk. I don't know. I dropped that talk a long time ago, but I didn't really think of much of. He's kind of darkish hair, fairly tall. Couple of freckles here and there, I guess. Used to be real holier than thou until he started hanging with me. I don't know why. I guess I was just a good influence.
You were an influence. That was entirely.
That's something we know.
But,
Definitely
he
an
mellowed out a
influence.
lot after a while, but he was kind of stuck up for a little while.
Well, certainly I'm sure you influenced him in some ways. I don't know him at all. I'm afraid.
Bluff, motherfucker.
That was intimidating.
It's just Jerry's messing with his stuff, and Anri's just like, I have no idea who this is. Turns. His expression is completely deadpan. Roll bluff.
And his response to that is, "Oh, okay. Guess it's I suppose Anri and Felix are fairly common names, so that's all good."
Yeah,
That was a
very
real
common.
guy was a real lightweight, though, let me tell you. Let's get back to the others. Hey, guys.
Okay, goodbye.
And then with that, she lived. She leaves with that.
Anyone else feeling sick? I made a special juice.
I look up to Sorren,
I'll come over to you.
confused and
Turn to
pleadingly.
Kanari. Hey, Kanari, didn't you get bit by a mosquito earlier?
She shoots you a glare that could freeze fire.
She shoots you a shit-eating grin with her tongue out.
And with that, Anri is going to immediately walk, kind of stumble back to she, and just was like, she kind of just sits next to her, kind of tired in for some reason, leans back and just says,
I hate you so much. Hold my hand.
Oh, careful. She, holds her up as she's trying to finish up, putting up her tent. Here, hold this, and she takes out a hammer. 1.
is she holding it with the left or the right hand?
She's holding it with her left hand, actually.
No, I was talking about Anri.
Oh, holding it with both.
Yeah, you notice that she's holding it. She's
both
looking
hands?
very confused. Both hands.
Yeah,
She kind of
just like-
changes which one's the dominant.
So like brought both of her hands to the stake to hold it in place, and then Shizuki took the hammer, and then one hit, back in, all set up.
Hey, do I know you from somewhere? Mayhaps. I don't get out of my castle much. Oh, well, okay, high nobility. Good to know. Jerry. Gwenestry. Wait, you mean... Oh, I almost shouted it. That probably would have been a really bad idea. The princess of the fucking country? Holy shit. Lance, it is such a pleasure to meet you. Can I offer you some tea?
Why,
Man.
yes, that sounds lovely. Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
I'm gonna
Oh,
lean down.
no.
I'm gonna lean down to Kai. I'm gonna say, you're probably better off letting Kanari deal with your problem, all right? with the mosquito stuff. All right, just saying. Just
He
in case.
nods, and then as you say that, because you told him, go to Kanari, he just walks up to Kanari and goes to try to help her with whatever she's doing, just hanging out.
Yes,
Smells
Kai, don't do that. Sorren, you could probably really do with it. You do, she.
Looking at the way that she's acting, and then looking at Jerry. Hey Jerry, how much more of that tea you got?
Oh, plenty more.
How much
Lots
give it
more
a
where that
try?
came from.
I'll join you for a cup of tea. I'll join you two for a cup of tea. Let's go ahead.
All right. One for you, Your Highness. Thank you, Sir Jerry. And here you go, Jack.
Thank you kindly.
Oh my fucking god.
Now, let me see here. Okay, I can add a little bit more honey to yours if you want. If you want a little bit sweeter.
I haven't even tried it yet. Hold up.
All right.
I'll give it a try.
It is so relaxing.
Oh
It
yeah.
hits you like a pile of bricks.
Now
A
that's some-
gentle pile of bricks.
A very gentle, very gentle. A pile of feathers, if you will.
this
So Jack-
is
Pile of
very good
of
tea.
fuzzy bricks.
Fuzzy.
So, Jack, if you don't mind my saying, there's I got something in your. There's something in your eye that made me remember a little something.
Oh,
he begins to tell a very short, like children's-esque story about a little snail who didn't have a whole lot of friends.
Mm-hmm.
But then when people started to discover what the snail was talented at, his mind, people started to show a lot more respect for who he was and invite him to all sorts of friendly gatherings and the like. That's what the princess is getting as she's relaxed. Jack, you're hearing a different story. A thieves' cant story.
Ooh. Okay.
And he's he's basically telling you, you seem like the type of guy who enjoys to partake in things every so often, and I'd be happy to make a little arrangement if you need a little more.
So I'm helping fill in various spots of the story as if he's forgotten pieces. Like, did you forget about this part, this kid, this, that? And I essentially say, sure, you just let me know. Let me know.
Yeah,
what
his
you
talents. Yeah, his talents were always. They usually like to pay 10 gold for his talents. Let me tell you.
Well, I got to see what you got first.
And let's see here. I got some flayleaf. I got some. Let's see here. All right, so this is pretty interesting. This is actually a pretty cool leaf. What I did with this, when you put this in tea, I don't really use this often because it's kind of rude, but it's a fun prank for the family. This one makes you call any dwarf you meet Gimli. Like, you have no choice. You have to call them Gimli. It's hilarious. They get really angry.
That sounds.
This one makes you smile real. This one makes you smile really creepy for like 4 hours. And
Hi.
let's see.
Why?
Oh, this one. This one turns into a solid gold statue, and it's about, you're worth about 400 gold pieces. But the thing is, when you're sold, you turn back to normal. Isn't that crazy?
That is rather crazy. Is it only for people, or does it work on anything?
I've only seen it work on people, honestly.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, you know what else I got? Anri! Remember that lottery ticket I showed you?
I thought you had Anri, and I was really confused for a whole ass second. I didn't even doubt it. I was like, yeah, he probably has Anri. That checks out.
So are you there?
Yep, Anri kind of just like lifts her head up.
You remember that lottery ticket I had?
I do.
Cool. He takes out this small little globe. It's like, it's for a raffle for that creepy guy in the purple smoke shack.
The what now?
I want a raffle.
There's a dude who does raffles in the smoke shop. I think we saw that on our way out into the swamps. Actually, is someone who does raffles in there? Who is the guy?
Well, he's more of a magic. He's more of a guy who like deals in like magic items and stuff. But he only trades for other magic items and favors. And sometimes he does raffles.
Really?
I forgot what I gave him for my ticket, but.
Well, now we know what's in there, and we should always run towards it.
That's rather interesting. We saw it, but we didn't know what it was, so we decided to stay away. That's rather interesting. I like that. We may have to give him a look the next time we happen to see it.
He actually knocks on the globe a few times. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey, little guy! And within the globe, I need you to make me a will save, Sorren.
Oh, okay. Will save it is. 15.
Inside the globe is a terrifying, seven-eyed demonic presence.
What in the God's fucking name is that?
I would like you to meet my new pal. This is, what was the, hold on, where did we find the sticky note? Duragnalska the Terminus, an insanely powerful demon master.
Uh-huh.
Your death will be slow and painful, Gerald!
Oh, fucking God, he sold his soul to make drugs.
So he's an ancient cultist turned demon devout in service to the great Tiamat. Now in a fun travel-sized globe! Relax, he's not going anywhere. He tosses it up. Oh shit! He misses it, and then it just goes dink on the ground.
I'm
Indestructible globe.
I'm both concerned and at the same time very intrigued.
Well, he's a super powerful demon who's like stuck in this indestructible globe, and like the only way that he'll break out is if you say the magic word Rakulska. Oh, maybe that wasn't it. Was it? Was it?
Hold up.
What?
It's probably best not to try and figure it out.
Yeah, I guess I forgot the password. Oh, snap! The orb glows. Are you telling me that the password was password?
Is that seriously happening?
It's glowing every time he says the word password.
I feel like you should cover his mouth. I feel like you need to say it a certain amount of times. We're gonna have a Beetlejuice situation.
I'm just kidding. He puts the globe in his other hand and reveals that he had prestidigitation in his other hand to just make the globe light up. Shizine looks on your faces.
You are an absolute card.
That is a word for it.
And you, my friend, are the Jack.
Jack? You know, I think you got me there. Touche.
Got him.
And he clinks your mug of tea.
Perfect.
I like Jack.
You know, I kind of
Jerry.
like him too.
Jack or Jerry?
Jack
Both.
and Jerry.
Jerry and Jack,
the
the sitcom.
chemistry between the two of them.
It really is a fucking sitcom. They flow way too well.
They do, and I love it.
So that card you drew, was that a Yao Guai I saw?
Oh, that what it's called? That's called a bear squid thing. Someone say something?
I did. I said, excuse me, what? Yao Guai?
Yeah, there's this thing there's this thing in the deeper part of the forest, some like bear squid thing. Really ugly son of a bitch, but I threw a Molotov at it and ran. Poor Mel though. Oh well. I think his name was Mel. I just called him Mel. He looked like a Mel.
I love it.
Princess just keeps sipping her tea like, okay.
Well, I might just come and so in that thieves' cant, he'll end the story by saying, "Well, I guess I'll come and see you later then."
Sounds like a plan, Sam. I mean, oh, damn it, I fucked it up. Jack.
You're fine, honestly. No worries at all.
All right. So, the rest of the night is you guys's.
Anri is she's laying down, feeling like she was hit by a sack of fuzzy bricks, if I recall. And
at this point, the sky is about 3 or 4 different colors. So,
yeah, Anri.
You're feeling pretty good.
Anri is like, oh my god! So like, you're sitting next to Anri, and as you do, you see, for a moment, she pulls her gun and starts fiddling with it, and then she's like,
I wonder what the color of black powder is now. Ah, it's red.
Just, raised eyebrows,
I wonder what
Must
the
have been
inside
some
of the
good
barrel
stuff,
looks
I
like.
guess.
That's gonna be a no.
Sure am glad I didn't partake right now. Glad I still have my faculties. All right.
Excuse me, what?
Oh no. Oh,
Hey,
no.
hey, Jerry, you were
Yeah,
saying
what's up?
You did
you were
have
saying-
painkillers.
so is part of the tea some of those painkillers you gave me before?
Oh yeah, I actually ground up a bunch of them, put them in some unnatural herbs and spices.
Okay, that's good. That's very, very good to know. Yeah, it's very good to know. Just wanted to make sure.
Okay,
As I just
not sure why
watched,
you're asking, but
as I watched the giant fucking spider
Oh my fucking
away,
god.
just fucking walk through the woods.
No
So-
reason, just Anyone else see that spider?
I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah, Anri, you didn't see that one.
Oh, you got the good side of the roll.
Am I seeing my own whole new world of spiders?
You're not seeing spiders right now.
Oh, good.
You got
think,
the good side of the roll.
After watching the spider walk away, he's gonna say, "I think that's the note that we should probably go ahead and get to sleep. We got a long journey ahead of us. We got to finish getting due." Isn't that
Alrighty.
right? Isn't that right, Princess?
Huh? Oh, yeah, sure.
Come on, we should probably go ahead and get our sleep. All right.
Kai has fallen asleep, cuddled up next to Kanari already.
Yeah, Kanari is out.
We're just
Appreciate it, Jerry.
Are we snuggling?
Well, in that way where she's like, leaned back against a tree or something with her arms folded and you're just kind of curled up alongside.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
We're snuggling.
What did you say, Sorren?
I just said I was just kind of patting the princess and kind of helping her to get up and just saying it was good to see you, Jerry.
You too. Hope we meet again.
I hope we do. Man, do I hope we do.
It'd be so sad if Jerry turned out to be the big bad.
Oh, please don't. That's no wait. Don't give him ideas. He knows that'd be the biggest heartbreak.
No, he's the bonus boss.
Oh yeah, he would be.
Goes.
I'm game with that. We're not gonna win, by the way.
Not with the massive spider silence.
Thing
Joke
is,
on you. They weren't fake.
Oh shit.
You remember all those painkillers you took? Well, those were real.
and then they
He just makes-
retroactively kill us all.
You can now that you can see the other plane, you can live it with me.
The snakes were always there, man. Oh my god.
The snakes were always there, Jack.
Oh my god.
He's gonna head into his tent for the night.
Spiders, son.
Nail spiders, son.
While all of this was going down, I'm assuming that Malaya is behaving herself.
Yeah, she was just doing her own thing.
Okay.
Fucking love Jerry's theme.
I just love Jerry.
All right. Anything else y'all want to do tonight?
I think
Sleep it
we're
off.
good. Yeah.
Remember what the primary colors are. Because right now, there's too many.
Well, it depends. What medium are you working in? Are we digital? Are we color mixing? Are we printing?
I don't know. I think we're all three.
The
Oh,
only other
fuck.
thing I can think would be after I guide the princess to the tent the others are in. And then he lets her go, he steps back out, and he's gonna look between that, and then he's gonna look and see that Kai is snuggled up to Kanari. And he just kinda... I don't know.
It's like a here, boy. Oh wait, no, okay.
Yeah, actually, he's kind of almost like, oh, okay. And he's gonna find himself a tree and just kind of go ahead and be good to go. He's like, all right, I guess. He almost seems confused for a second, and then just finds himself a spot to sleep.
He's like, huh, that's new.
She smells like my family. That's dead.
Rip.
Run,
She's not
Abby.
going to sleep within line of sight of her. So, Cygnus, did you have something? I'm sorry.
No. I was saying run, Bambi, because I'm a terrible person.
Oh my god. So,
Cry.
night passes without incident. Place is well guarded. And come the morning, Jerry's cooking breakfast. So,
How is Anri feeling now? Did she get better?
yeah, you will not have to worry about your checks anymore.
Oh, and has her con returned?
With an
That
8-hour
you're
Get
still,
rest.
1 point. 1 point of each back.
1 point of each back.
yeah, those
okay.
you'll have to continue to resting off.
Okay, well that puts me back up to 10 con, so how many hit points do I regain now?
5.
Your character level, yes. Yes, Cygnus.
Oh, right, okay. Okay, so my total hit points. Okay, I'll assume that's 5.
Which means that mine also go back to normal. There we go.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting all this ability damage so early. Sorry, guys.
Well, you're good. You're good.
That's how it goes when you
Yeah.
catch fucking malaria. So
At least it ain't drain.
Yeah.
All right, so that's treating yourself.
Mhm.
All right. Okay. Yep. Yeah, you're
Six
fine.
plus
You'll be good
4.
to do the +4.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Are
one
you-
success.
Yeah, I
Okay.
need success. Are you helping me out, or
Yeah, if you want.
let's see if I get my +4? Oh whoa.
I will say he did offer his mystery potion for anyone who wanted to get over it without problems.
I was told to not try it.
And Kanari is not even acknowledging his presence.
Oof.
So Kai, that's a 19 on the heel to help you
Okay,
out.
so I do have the press. Do I have the +4?
You will have the +4, yes.
Okay. Do.
Come on, Kai.
It's my fort again.
Roll good.
and
Roll
you
good.
should also both heal a point of ability damage as well. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it would be 29.
All right.
My last
Hell
roll.
yeah.
Oh,
That was your
17 on the die.
second. That was your second consecutive. So I believe you are done with malaria.
yay! I believe you are done with malaria. We're just gonna pass that one up, guys. We're just gonna ignore that one.
We're done with malaria. Almost.
That's
I think
normal.
Kanari
Alright.
still
So
has one
much
more.
done.
I think Kanari has one more check that she still has to make.
I'm so glad we finished the malaria arc, people.
Do I need to make 2 fort saves the same morning? Was that the...
You make it again the next day, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Once per day.
Yeah, so I think I'm set.
Okay.
Unless...
So
You have to
No.
make 2 consecutive saves.
Yeah.
yeah.
So you'll have to
Did you make 2
succeed
already?
tomorrow.
No, I missed the first one.
Yeah.
So with this, so the way this is going to kind of play out is that I'm already made a couple of rolls to see if there's anything that goes on during the travel back to Leozeros.
Okay.
Nothing much goes on over the travel time, but since we have to go through Kanari's disease rolls, let's go ahead and do the next one.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You're-
we're just
You're gonna do your.
It's a
I'm
few
kinda-
more days travel, so.
Sure.
yeah. All right, that succeeds for the +4, and you're done.
And look at that. Perfect. All right, so do I remove any more damage? Are we doing multiple
Nope.
days here?
Yeah, it'll probably be like another few days to get back, so you'll probably have your ability damage back up.
Okay.
Your ability damage healed, I mean to say.
Much obliged.
Hell yeah.
And heading back towards, heading further east, at last return to the old capital city.
Yay.
Okay.
Elias still in the hat of disguise for the moment, and everybody's starting to gawk at the fact that the princess is traveling with these, shall we say, randos.
Yeah, we're pretty rando.
The hood goes up as soon as we're through the city gates.
We're literally the
Tower above
Scooby-Doo
all
gang.
of
We
us.
even have the dog.
Princess get a new pet and an entourage? It's kind of a cute dog, though.
As long as they're referring to the dog.
We are.
Maybe.
The crowd turns to you. We are.
I will
promise.
say, yeah, some of the. So, like, is the hood like cover up your gnollness?
As much of it as is possible, yes.
Kind of feel like your muzzle would still stick out.
It
but-
would.
Yeah, there are some adults who are a little surprised to see a gnoll in the city, but there are some children who are. There's actually a child that runs up that like you pass by who's just like, "Wow, you're really tall, miss."
Aww.
She quietly snickers into her shoulder, but tries not to make it seem like she noticed.
And
That's adorable.
trust me, I got it all the time, just without the miss part. But so making your way towards the palace, I presume.
Short.
I assume we're following you, princess. You'd be the one to know where to go, so we can take care of our little Malaya problem here.
There's the malaria problem, now the Malaya problem. I love it.
It's quite nice. I like that.
I'm gonna miss traveling with you guys. I know it wasn't for long. We didn't get to know each other all that well, but
It
Well,
was nice
if,
while it
uh,
lasted.
if
It
I'm,
certainly was.
I would be more than happy to have you along anytime you want. Personally,
well, I'm glad to hear that. It's just probably a
her
matter of who
smile.
decides if I get to.
well, I'd imagine that you would. The question is how far are you willing to go to get it? He's gonna kind of raise his eyebrows and just kind of be like, "Hmm."
You're all very sweet. She says with like a bit of a kind of a sad smile of sorts. Just, I guess some pieces might fall into place when I grant you access to before my father, if that's something you're all okay with.
Whoa.
The king?
Oh, I don't
For
think
my
anyone.
part, I'd best stay outside, I think.
You know what? I'll join you, just if that's all right with you, Kanari.
I don't mind. Wouldn't want to refuse an invitation from the princess, however.
I imagine it's gonna certainly be necessary. I'd be more than happy to meet him.
If you're concerned about who you are, Miss Kanari, was it?
Yes.
If that's a concern, then if you're with me, it'd be far from something you would have to worry about. I'd make them worry about me first.
She smiles at that. Then by your gracious leave, I will follow you.
That goes for you as well.
Well, all right.
Come on, we're gonna go meet the king.
Yes.
A rather exciting thing.
Yay.
She like tries to fix up her hair a little bit. She like licks the thumb and tries to like clean off some dirt and whatnot.
As I watch you do that, then going to look at the princess and say, "You know, that's probably a good idea. We might want to clean up a little bit before we'd end up in an audience before him. You think there'd be time for that?"
I don't
He
see
hears
why
clean
not.
up. Fear.
Bath time.
Yes, Kai. It means cleaning up. It's just to look nice for a very powerful person. That's all. It'll be right back to the way it is before later.
I mean,
Could
well, go
you
ahead.
know, Jerry did do this strange magic that, what did he call it? Prestidigitation?
Prestidigitation.
I happen to know a few tricks in that department myself. Kanari gestures to herself and suddenly appears a little brighter, a little sparkly around the edges.
You have
Shiny and new.
the dog's attention.
Arms
You're
outstretched.
telling me familiar smelling lady can also make me clean without the water?
She notices the attention and just very gently taps the edge of your nose. Prestidigitation and cleanliness spread across you.
He rubs up against your
Shiny
leg.
coat.
He really likes you.
That's a rather useful trick there. That seems rather useful, actually.
But known to go before a few noble lords in my time.
Lay it on me as she outstretches her arms.
She's like, me next.
Me next.
Grabs you by the wrist, in one of those firm handshake sort of deals, and again, warmth and a feeling of cleanliness spread through you. I swear I haven't been drinking tonight.
I can change that, bro.
You
He's following us.
I love
I
No,
don't
he did not. He's not joining you. Don't worry.
I know.
Sorren, how about you?
All right then.
All
Right ahead.
Same deal. Kind of grip you by the wrist, and again, the same kind of feeling of warmth and just being clean.
Once he's all
Helping
clean, he
him up.
just kind of pulls out a mirror real quick, looks, and kind of sweeps his hair a little. All right, there we go. Now it's perfect. All right.
I'm so used to having my own washrooms that I never think to prepare that smell. All right. Well, guess I'll know better next time I break out of my room.
Well, just come and find us, obviously.
Yeah, if you ever need food to taste better, it works with food too.
Oh, is that what he did to the tea? Oh, no wonder it tasted so good.
Maybe. Yeah, we'll just go with that one.
Something.
And Anri, seeing as you're not going to be left out of this, can already tell without needing further sense motives. So she just sort of whips the cloak off of her shoulders, and even though it's about 4 sizes too large for you, just kind of buries you in it.
You don't need to do that. I'm fine. I'm not cold or anything.
And she whispers in your ear, "You are now a monk who has taken a vow of silence." Okay.
There you
Nod.
Okay.
Wait, hang on. Nod.
Okay. Sold. Kanari gives the thumbs up to everyone else in the group.
Yeah, Anri will pull the hood over her head. Maybe a bit of her fringe.
Well then, Princess Gwynistry, please lead the way.
Gladly. Come along. And most of you rather, recognize this pathway because from all the bureaucracy you had to deal with before. She'll lead you right towards that little court gathering area, and everyone in the area falls silent as they see the princess casually walking through, paying no mind to any of them. Make a sense motive check, please, all of you.
Understood. Yes, sir. Question, are we in? I'm kidding.
Are we in the force?
287.
Oh,
Nice.
Anri.
I know
She
things.
is fucking on edge.
Full alert.
She has made note of every escape route, every person with a weapon, every person who looks like they might know who she is.
So, Sorren and Kai, you're a little you feel like you're part of an entourage right now, and you're either like riding kind of high right now because you're with the princess,
I'm
or
scared I'm
you're
indoors.
or yeah, that's the other thing. You're unnerved by all these people. That was gonna be the other thing. It's actually, let me go grab you the picture again of like what this area looks like.
Hey,
Here we go. It's a
all right.
courtyard.
We're
Oh,
not gonna
yeah.
be here too much longer, all right? We're just gonna go see the king. He's a very important person, and then we'll be going. No worries.
You recognize the half-orc lady secretary from before. Oh yeah, with the other sense motive checks. I should probably address those because it ties into this. Everyone else notices that Gwenestri is taking nobody's shit right now, and is she has taken like this. She did that thing again like last time where she just like relaxed herself, and then all of a sudden, serious face, and she does that like that with that kind of noble swagger to her steps as she comes closer to the as she comes closer to the secretary. Doesn't even talk, doesn't even acknowledge her. Secretary doesn't even try to stop her or any of you. Guards, the doors, please. And they snap to it, open the doors, and within, move us over here.
Down we go.
And this was the room that you guys met the Chancellor in before, who is here before you now. With a couple of secretaries.
I'm afraid I see nothing but blackness.
Go to the
Scroll
bottom
down.
of the screen.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
there we are. That's a big room.
yes.
Oh, you, you all, and Princess, you're alive. Well, where in the seven hells have you been? What have you been doing? My part, Julian. I wish to speak with Father. You may escort us in. Yes, but none of that. You will not deny mine entry, nor that of these folk. They did come to rescue me, after all. No, certainly not, Your Highness. But who's this? Didn't she leave with the Black Horse Troop before? She says, pointing to the disguised one down here. No, Julian. This is Annabelle, a knight based on those old Lady Wraithbane stories you used to tell me before bed. This removes the hat, is a traitor unbefitting of her name. And how I dons the hat, how I slip beneath your gaze. Why would you? I will speak with my father on that matter. First is the matter of this one standing trial. Guards!
I will get out of the way.
Guards are going to approach,
Just gonna let them.
look amongst each other for a little bit. In kind of confusion. Isn't she? I did not stutter. Oop. She does not put up any resistance. And wait. I'm sorry you couldn't do anything about Leon. See you in trial. And the guards, as they take her away, Leon Ashworth, the one who went missing. I heard. Just let his parents. He had a brother and sister too, apparently. And as you all watch them being taken away, you can see Safiel. In the last moment, you see her begin to put the pieces together on her face as if she's trying to figure out a puzzle. She takes one last look in your direction, specifically at you, Anri. But before she can say anything, the doors slam close.
Click.
No response from Anri.
Pretty helpful to have a big ass hood over your face.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can't really see her reaction.
Mm-hmm. She knows who's under that hood. The others? So, let me just grab them. It'll be just a moment. Then she turns to the rest of you with her more playful expression. How is that?
Well, I mean, you're the one who understands how all of this works. I'd imagine no less.
Oh, it's fun. It's fun telling him what to do sometimes.
He seems the rather stuffy sort. Sometimes probably needs it.
To be fair, he does care about regulation, but he truly does care.
I see.
Right. His Majesty will see you now.
Oh, let's not keep the king waiting as she makes her way up.
All right. We're going in now. Come on.
This is just to kind of show the wall between the area.
It's all good.
Keeps close to you.
We're just waiting for the princess.
Yeah, I'm trying to unveil a bunch of things at the same time here. I'm sorry.
I get you. You're
All good.
fine.
Another staircase. Yeah.
Oh,
Going up.
Fancy.
yeah.
I'm going to eye all of the very priceless looking items in this room.
There are many.
It's probably the only time I'm ever in a room like this.
Are the horsemen recognizable as any historical figures I might know?
Roll nobility or local.
Okay, it's going to have to be local,
Actually-
I'm afraid.
What's that?
Go ahead.
Either one's fine.
Okay.
In fact, everybody rolled local.
Okay.
Would nobility also work?
Nobility would work even better, honestly.
Oh,
Would you want me to roll a straight?
I'm going to leave that up to you, Kai, because of your
I don't have
your
any
wild
of
nature.
this. Yeah.
You can if you want, but
Nature, man, I got that in stride.
You can tell they're riding horses.
Yeah,
you're pretty sure those are horses.
I
Yes.
think those. Yeah, definitely horses. Don't know the people. Just
Big
nice
nay,
horses,
go
though.
clop.
all right. So Kai, your 10 was
Oh no, I haven't rolled yet. That was something
Oh.
else. That was
Okay.
my sense motive.
okay.
Sorry, I haven't rolled yet.
So we got local checks.
Oh wait, I have a negative.
Oh,
All right, let's see. Wow.
Yeah, no.
was that just an intelligence check?
Yeah.
Man, these people look important.
Man, they're on horses.
So three of these statues represent either past generals or kings of Vera, but this one right here is very noteworthy. and I will get to that in just a moment.
Okay.
So I have a little thing to do here. Here we go. Gwynestri, where have you been? I've been worried senseless of your absence. Have you any idea the international incident what could have happened if something befell you? Oh, spare me your fake tears and sympathies, father. You plunge a nation into a war that costs more lives than the one life you're fighting for in the first place, she says, gesturing to this statue. Meanwhile, I was trying to discover truths or leads on what could have happened to my brother. Really now. And what did you find? The court's kind of looking at each other rather awkwardly while they're having this quarrel. That there are better solutions than fighting. Isn't the war-torn history enough? Is this what Salen would have even wanted? And let me reveal to you that last statue.
Oh.
Oh.
You all know that Prince Salen Parvas Virenheim was on a diplomatic mission to Avalosia, but he did not return.
You said a diplomatic mission to where?
Avalosia. The nation that Vera has been quarreling and warring with for a long time. So, and given the history of them between the two nations, they assumed an assassination was made.
I assume we know who the king is, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. I was just curious.
I have profiles for each of these guys that I'm going to unveil in a moment.
All right, cool.
Actually, I'm going to do it right now. So, the king and his court, and another face that you've seen before.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He is an elf.
Mm-hmm.
He is an elf.
You are humans.
Okay.
I remember you. Grimly. I mean,
Gimli.
Good thing you didn't take
Excellent.
that potion.
Ah, yes.
These are the people who stand before you in the court now.
Cool.
So the king and the princess are having this dispute and having this like quarrel. She's just fearlessly speaking against him, but then she tenses up when "Forgive me, your highness. I cannot permit you to speak to his majesty in that tone." General Yanagi, sir! Stands at attention. You deliberately disobeyed me. You were instructed to stay put, but you fled on your own little quest. Did you not consider how your father would feel were he to lose another child? She falls silent to that. We will have words later, your highness. Have a bath and get some rest if you would. Yes, sir. At once. She then turns back around to hug as many of you as she can.
He will
Hmm.
accept it wholeheartedly.
Henry will kind of give a half-hearted hug back.
Right?
Yes. Yeah.
Does Kanari accept one?
Sure. Looks
Okay.
kind of uncomfortable, but you know.
Yeah.
So,
especially with the height difference.
yeah. When she gives me the hug, I'll just kind of whisper, well, "We'll see you again soon, I hope."
She'll giggle a little at that. She comes over to the dog, gives him a big doggy cuddle and a big kiss on the head.
Oh.
Good boy. You all take care of yourselves. And he departs. She departs for the room. Honestly, I don't think she even noticed that Kai was a human at any point in time.
Probably not.
Nope, I only ever transformed back at night, and if she was not paying attention when going to bed, she was drunk the first night, high the next night, she probably definitely did not notice.
Okay.
Sounds like a good night in Kyonin.
So, at that point, Jillian will turn and nod. And King Virenheim stands up. So you're the ones who've accomplished all this, adventurers. Defeated Faros Grimm, rescued my daughter, and even found out the traitor was actually right under our nose all this time.
Kai looks
That's
proud. He
correct.
did nothing really, but he looks proud.
Puffs
Yes,
out
Your
his
Majesty.
chest.
She will, Shizuki will graciously bow, like, to one knee, like, this is her king. I don't think she's ever thought she'd ever imagined that this day would come.
And Kanari would do the same, but she's trying very hard to make sure that Anri isn't noticed.
I have no idea what y'all are doing. I just think y'all are coming down to my level to give me head pats. I'm sad when they don't happen.
Anri, if everybody else is going to bow, Anri will also bow.
Sorren will, I guess, watch you do so, and he'll go down to one knee, but he kind of like, I'm imagining you're almost like one knee and like you're like leaned forward almost. He's still kind of almost like straight up. So he's just he's like, I'm not entirely certain what's going on. So I'll just
Seeing everyone do it, Kai goes, oh god, and then just tries his best.
Yeah.
Kai
That
just
dog
stands-
bowing too. It's a really well-trained animal.
He's a smart one. He is
Looks at my -1 intelligence.
a lot smarter than most animals, to be fair.
smarter than the
Fair.
average bear.
My 8 intelligence.
Well, he's awaiting an answer.
Oh, I did say yes.
Oh,
That is correct.
I missed that.
I think as Kanari was bowing.
Yeah. And again, I'm in the same vein as Sorren. I'm just kind of taking a knee here.
I have no words for my gratitude right now towards all of you. You have untold thanks. Which brings actually even more issues to question. He turns to General Yanagi. I recognize this lot from the other day. You have my apologies for underestimating your abilities. Clearly you have proven yourselves to our kingdom and His Majesty himself. Job well done. You've also made me realize that if the leader of one of our elite units was enough to be a traitor, then it seems that their group would need to, that their entire force would need to be investigated thoroughly, first disbanded, so this does not happen again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which brings us to another matter. He looks down towards the dwarf. Thargir, if you would. Where is my... I'm jumbling my notes, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It happens.
I have like 5 things up on screen right now.
Clearly you need 4 more screens.
So this may prove an opportunity for us as well as yourselves. This is regarding the matter of Relimque, right, Your Majesty? He simply nods. Well, the Black Horse troop not only are elites, but they aided us with mediation tasks when the time called for it. With this new information that there was a traitor in our midst, the group will, as General said, need to be disbanded, investigated, and its members reassigned, which will make us rather short-handed for the time on some matters. But adventurers may just be what we're looking for if you're interested in aiding us.
Gonna kind of look over at everyone else. I guess flabbergasted is the right word, almost kind of like a oh, but also really deep in his eye a gleam of opportunity.
As Shizuki will stand up. If there's anything we can do for the good of the kingdom, it's very awkward in this situation. If there's anything we can do for the kingdom, please let us know.
That's the attitude I like to hear. We want to send kingdom representatives to speak with the Guildmasters' Council in Relimque. We desire to recognize their independence and arrange for some sort of agreement again. Bring them to the table, as it were. Her Highness had a point. We've fallen out of touch with the people, but the most we can do to make right is to come together again, and we wish to take the first step. And since none of you seem to be affiliated as official delegates of the kingdom, would you act in our interest? They may be more willing to listen.
Well, I happen to have some contacts in Relimque, so would be an honor.
That's a good start.
Seems like maybe we might already be 2 steps ahead of you on that there. Thargir.
Aye.
Well, I imagine then that we might be rather interested. I guess next question then comes down to any sort of perhaps compensation for helping in this endeavor.
Of course. Well, we'd be happy to negotiate a little bit more. If we are successful in bringing them to the table, we'd be happy to. What would you say, General, Your Majesty? The 3 of them kind of talk amongst themselves. The 3 of them appear being elves. You can kind of tell that they're probably the absolute highest authority among the 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
General steps back down. No, wait. This gentleman is going to step forward. Upon some discussion, we have a very nice collection of magic items in our royal vault. In bringing us together, we'd let each of you pick something of your choice.
Well, now, that could certainly be something of worth in there.
A very gracious offer.
We'd like to do everything we can to bring our nations together, unify our nation once again. For the people who have fallen we have fallen too far out of touch with the people, and we want to do our part to bring us all together by any means necessary. His Majesty has declared that if that is at the cost of some royal treasures, then that is a price he is willing to pay.
Well, that is a statement that I am going to sense motive the shit out of.
Okay, go for it. Well, he seems sincere.
Okay.
Well, what do all of you think about that? The sound of that? You think that sounds like a good idea? As I look
Cracks
at everyone
knuckles.
else.
I have no
If
idea
all it
what's
takes
going
is to get them
on.
to a table, you can consider them at that table.
You ready to go on another adventure then, Kai, with these good folks?
Arr.
A woo.
Happy dog noises. Oh, woo, yes. A little howl. Small howl. And
Well,
howl
then.
of adventure.
I suppose well, would your highness be appropriate for you as well, good sir? I'm sorry, I don't know your name.
Which one are you addressing?
The one who just addressed us, it was Marith, I guess. But Sorren doesn't know his name, so
Ah, forgive me.
he might know the king, but not the the side guy. So
Lord Marith Emeris.
Lord Marith, right then, your lordship. Seeing as maybe we're a little bit closer to the ground than all of you, I think we'd be happy to take you up on this offer of helping to bring you back down to earth, so to speak.
Damn.
I'm just
Sorry,
going off of
minute.
what I just went off of what they said. They were like,
Sorry,
we're too far from the
minute.
people, so he's like, well, I'll help bring you back down to them.
He smiles at that. The general raises an eyebrow, and the
Regicide?
king will nod his head. Forward you are. You're not far from the mark.
Well, I appreciate that.
I will make regicide.
Oh, jeez.
God damn it, Wuten.
I believe what my companion means to say is that we would be honored to be your agents in this matter.
Very well. Master General, is there something that you would present to them? I too have contacts there, Miss. He's saying addressed to Cygnus.
Yes. Linnell.
Roll me that bluff.
Okay. Let's hope I actually roll fucking well this time.
Well, if it helps at all, if it's a believable lie, so to speak, let me see here. Mixture of, I guess, the target wants to believe you and probably convincing proof. You can get up to like maybe a +10 on it. So
Okay.
it's not that big of a thing, and there's just no reason to disbelieve you. So
Mm-hmm.
Fair. Very well, Miss Linnell. If I might speak with them in the forward hallway, Your Grace. You may. And I wish all of you the best of luck. We'll very much look forward to having better relations with the Guild City.
well then, Your Highness, it's been an honor.
Indeed.
And he will step down and lead you back towards that first hallway.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead and do that.
All
Still
right, Kai,
doing my
we'll see you
best to
later.
shield Anri
Oh.
here.
Sorry. Coming. Coming.
Actually, Anri, can you make me a disguise check, please, just to see what happens?
Can I aid another on that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And I ate another by being really cute. By bowing as I leave.
I already rolled
from
the
the
nat
meeting,
one,
you
so
almost
you don't have to.
yeah.
Oh.
Bother.
No one seems to notice anything, but aside from the fact that whoever is in that oversized cloak, they seem to be wanting to keep their face private. So that as much is obvious.
Hmm.
Leave us.
Oh no.
Ding. Oh.
You
The bells
lied. It's
of death.
execution time.
First, let me state, you've done a great service to us all. I would apologize for my words the other day, if it's all the same to you. Clearly, you are capable adventuring types, and it was wrong of me to suggest otherwise.
Ow.
He will kneel down and pet the dog.
Dog likes pets. All right, you're good in my book now.
Can you pet the dog in this game?
Unless-
Yes. Check mark.
Yes, you can.
Already the best
though,
game.
Does he,
Kanari's eyebrows just palpably rise as she sees this unfolding.
does he smell sincere? Don't ask questions. I'm a dog. Dogs smell
He's-
these things.
He smells quite fresh.
Okay, he smells fresh. This is fine. He's fine.
You must understand, he says, standing back up. I've known others in my lifetime who would only do as they were asked for coin, but care not for the swath of destruction they would carve to achieve it. I've known some people who, were they in your position, would hold the girl for a higher ransom to the coin promised. The princess's absence and Faros Grim alone weren't enough to affect me the other day. But as you might imagine, I have a jaded opinion of independent adventurers. But you've shown me that there are ones out there who do care for others' well-being. For that as well, you have my gratitude.
Well, your lordship, I suppose, would still be appropriate for you. Couldn't just let her go off by herself or nothing like that. Had to make sure she got home good and safe, shall we say.
Scary as he looks, you can still tell that he is.
Oh, no wonder I find him hot. He looks scary. Okay.
Scary as he looks, he does have a very. He puts on a hint of a soft smile.
With that music? Oh God, no.
That's not as loud. Let me put that down.
Roll initiative!
A smile with that music means initiative.
I know.
Fucking run! Go!
I was going to say, I know I just said he was hot, but you
presence
don't
is
have to make
supposed
him beat me up just yet.
The presence is
Pick one of
supposed
you
to
up.
be scary at all times, even when it's a soft smile.
I guess
And the music needs to emphasize that.
Oh god, he doesn't like us so much, he's going straight to phase 2.
I'm game. Alright, I have problems.
If you're willing to meet with me tomorrow, I will have a message prepared for you with a certain contact in Relinquay, a member of the Havoc Blades Hunters Guild. Hopefully he will be able to put in a good word towards receiving audience with the Guildmaster's Council.
Very well.
Yeah. Like a plan to me.
Should we meet you back in the courtyard? Are we going to be able to just waltz right in?
Right here's fine. Tell them that they have Tell the lady out front you have an appointment with the Master General.
I hope it works.
I'll try to let her know on the way out.
Oh, you won't have to worry about that.
Fair enough.
He nods, makes to turn, but then he stops a moment. In addition, this is by no means an order, but something a group such as yourselves might be interested in investigating. Would time allow you?
Was that a question?
Go on.
Kind of, yeah. Go on.
Okay. I suspect we'll have a few days before we set out.
Nods. Southwest of here is the Fernsong Memoriam Acre, where we lay to rest our dearly departed. We have received reports that a mysterious fog has fallen over the cemetery there. Scouts have said they've seen things moving in the mist, but dared not investigate for reasons I can only speculate.
Hmm.
I understand you have your errands, and completely understand, but had you time to find out what's happening there, and if it's anything evil, put an end to it, I would be greatly indebted to you lot. None of our dead should face the dishonor of their slumbers disturbed, after all.
Quite agree.
Most certainly not.
Again, it is optional. You don't have to, but I would most certainly appreciate it.
Is there something to do?
What you're saying is we have a side quest option.
You know me, I gotta do all the side quests, guys.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
How else are
imagine
you going to
there's
hit max level?
Exactly, and that's how you get some good loot. That's how you get some good money.
Face off against Jerry, the
Fucking
bonus
thing.
boss.
Yeah, we have to do it so we can unlock the bonus boss.
Get to the first like boss of Arc 2. Realize he realizes we've done all of the side quests first. Oh God!
Me
Oh,
and
God!
RPG ever.
I imagine we'll probably come to a decision by the time we see you tomorrow. We can let you know whether we'll go ahead and take a look at it.
Yes,
I also have some experience tending to the dead, so I can make sure that the appropriate rites are performed if anyone has been raised.
as you wish. In that case, I will see you all on the morrow. He'll give a, if nothing else, he'll give a bow.
I bow back because I learned how to bow today.
And
Flowing.
when he... Sorry.
Go ahead.
All I was going to say was that when he leaves... Oh, he's not gone. Hold on.
Oh, he can be gone now. I thought you had something to say.
I did. When he leaves, Sorren lets out a breath. He didn't realize he was holding this whole time. Okay,
The
then.
room seemed warmer all of a sudden.
No, it's just your pants.
I mean, not wrong, but
What? I meant in another way that'll take it.
And with that,
anywho.
I think that's a good place to call it a session, my guys.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I suppose that works.
So is the vault diving going to be an RP moment later, or do we just ask you what we would like for loot?
It'll out of story. I think it'll be more of like a let's negotiate what's good for what level you would be at that time,
Perfect.
and we'll. I think that's how we'll end up playing it.
Fine by me.
Cool.
Belt of strength, please, or belt of dexterity, rather.
Yeah.
I'm always just happy to say surprise me, to be honest. A good rogue knows how to use anything that he gets
Mm.
hold
There you
of.
go.
So,
Oh, if you like surprises, have I got some for you?
no.
All right. So, for those of you watching, thank you very much for tuning in. And until next time, we're gonna do a little vault. We're gonna do a little vault diving. We're gonna get some loot, and we'll be coming back here in 2
hold up.
weeks. Huh?
There's one more thing I wanted to touch on here.
Ooh.
Um,
Okay.
You were promised 2,500 gold for stopping the cult
Uh-huh.
and catching the traitor, but because you also ended up asking saving the princess for them and bringing the traitor back alive, that went up to 3,200.
Okay.
Nice.
So
Extra.
I'm
super.
assuming that's split.
that has been rewarded to you already. We're gonna
More
say.
money for the Bank of Kai.
The Bank of Kai.
Member FDIC.
So I'm assuming
Alright.
that's the split, correct?
3,200. However, y'all plan to split it. I am the
You
heartache.
keep all my money. I don't know how to buy things. I don't know how to shop, so
So
I just hold the money.
divided 4 ways is 800 gold pieces apiece.
Okay.
So I'll just add that to the carry. And that's 800 apiece. That's not counting Kai. So,
Yeah, don't count me.
but
Y'all buy
you are,
things for me.
but you are also holding my 800. So
Oh yeah. Am I holding everyone's money? I just make assumption that I am.
That was my understanding.
You're
Yeah.
holding
so-
mine. You're holding mine, but I've got mine calculated on my sheet already.
Okay. I just
Yeah.
need it.
Same.
for
I have a
weight
certain amount.
reasons.
I have a certain amount that I carry on myself.
So I'm holding. We need to also exchange our copper pieces and our silver pieces because I'm carrying 3,899 gold as of this.
Holy crap.
171 silver and 742 copper.
We can work that out. We got the rest of the day after this to
Yeah.
do
We can go to
shopping and deal
the
with
First
things in the
National Bank
city.
of Kyonin.
Yeah, in the actual Bank of Kyonin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not on any kind of timer right now anymore either, so.
Right, excellent. So we'll do that, and then vault diving, and then figure out what we're gonna do from here. So,
Yep.
Till next time, y'all have a good one, and we'll see you in 2 weeks for this session. But next weekend we're gonna be doing Embercrest, if we can get everyone together for that. So, yeah. Until then, y'all have a good one.
Yep.
Ciao, y'all.
Bye.
Before
Bye.
we go.
Oh.
Oh.